Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to BATTLELINE. My name is Lionel Miranda, and today is 40K Fridays. And on the menu for tonight, boom, let's put it up right now. Yeah, that's right. Death Guard versus Emperor's Children. Obviously, playing the role of the heroes for tonight's battle is obviously Death Guard. What else would it be? One of my absolute favorite armies in 40K. I have a rather large collection of Death Guard myself. Looking forward to jumping right back into it when we start our league season, kicking off in June-ish. So yes, this is exciting. Love the people that are playing it right now. We got Emperor's Children to be piloted by Mr. Knight, and then we have Death Guard being piloted by Zachary. Okay, so they are currently right now dropping deployment zones and all that on the screens. I'm going to start talking lists. Now, you're not going to see the list. I'm going to post it in the description of this stream in the next few moments, but I just want to quickly go over their lists, if you will. So let's start off with Emperor's Children. The Emperor's Children list is really, really neat. So he is playing the Coterie of the Conceited. The Coterie is basically bragging. They call out a shot, and if they complete the shot, they unlock extra buffs. Now, there's a condition. The Warlord has to be alive at the beginning of the round to be able to do these pledges. So the first pledge is kill a unit. And if they assume they do that, the whole army gets reroll ones to hit. The next one's kill 3 units. If they do that, they reroll ones to wound. The one after that is kill 5 units. Melee weapons get sustained and lethal. And then kill 7 units. Crit hit on 5s. And these are all attacks. Crit hit on 5s. Now, it'll be kind of difficult as these pledges get higher and higher. But just unlocking the first 2 already amplifies everything this army does. Rerolling once to hit and to wound is a huge amount of power. It's a giant power boost for the army. In the army, let's talk details. We got 2 Daemon Princes with wings, because why wouldn't you? These wings on Daemon Princes are phenomenal. These guys slap really, really, really well. They move like lightning, and more importantly, leverage everything this army wants to do in the form of the fact the entire army of Emperor's Children will be able to retreat and then charge. But there's a condition. They cannot retreat and charge a thing they just retreated from. So that's the condition. The wonderful thing about these princes is they will retreat forward, land behind the unit that they were still engaged with, and then charge something else. And that is the massive amount of leapfrogging mobility that this army has. And the Daemon Princes, no joke, are everywhere in Emperor's Children lists. Typically 3. In this case, we only see 2. And that's, I think, just a conscious choice. He just wanted to get a little bit more diversity. He's not saying it's the best list ever, but you know what? It certainly doesn't suck, because what else does he have? 2 Lord Exultants, and why wouldn't he? Lord Exultants are like captains, and they could go super enhanced once per game and just kick out a ton of attacks. One of these Lord Exultants has the Pledge of Mortal Pain, and that gives he calls out a unit, an enemy unit within 12 inches, and says, you battle shock, and you battle shock right now. And they do so at -2. If they fail, not only are they considered battle shock, so that might disrupt all sorts of things, mainly any strats on the unit, but they also eat 3 mortal wounds when doing so. So that's really, really good. The second Lord Exultant has the Pledge of Unholy Fortune. What did I try to write here? Well, they can after basically rolling a hit, a wound, and a save, they can just make it a 6. That's right. He looks at it and goes, you know what? I want to succeed. I'm going to make that a 6 instead. Now, he can't do that for all the rolls. You just pick one die roll, and it's for that round. But an incredibly powerful ability. Then we go to 2 Lord Kakophonists, and these guys have immense amount of firepower and buff the unit that they're in. And guess what we're going to be seeing in the next little bit? Most likely we are going to be seeing Noise Marines in the list as well. And then we have Lucius the Eternal, and this guy is an absolute blender. What a beautiful beast that he is, and a gorgeous model to boot. In the battle line slot, we have 2 units of Infractors and 2 units of Tormentors. In the dedicated transports, we have 2 Rhinos to transport all the, well, mainly the Infractors. I believe the Tormentors are the ones that that infiltrate. I could have that backwards. Then in the other data sheet category, we have 2 Mauler Fiends, mainly there to kind of make up for the lack of armor busting. At least that's what I was told. And then we have 2 units of Noise Marines, because again, why wouldn't you? An absolutely solid list. Let's go over to Death Guard. Now, Death Guard took the Virulent Victorium, and that detachment offers basically sticky to his entire army. So what does sticky mean? Death Guard units, once they tag an objective, could just walk away from it, and they still control it until the enemy takes it from them. So his entire army, or all the Death Guard units in his army, have that. Let's talk characters. We have a Daemon Prince on foot. The Daemon Prince is an absolute tank. Has lone op when 3 inches away from an infantry unit. Is T12, folks. T12, that's right. And slaps in combat as well. He has the Revolting Regeneration, which is basically 5+ feel no pain, which is just amazing. And there's not 1, but 2 Lords of Contagion. LOCs are going to be scattered across every Death Guard list. People are entertaining the thoughts of taking up to 3 of them, but they are not super cheap. They're 135 points each. 1 is going to be in every Death Guard list for sure. Whether you see 2 or not, well, that'll be a style thing, and he definitely exercised that option. 1's going to have the Furnace of Plagues, and that's +1 strength, +1 attack, and melee weapons, and his big giant axe is going to have devastating wounds. The 2nd Lord of Contagion is going to have Arch Contaminator, and while on an objective, that guy gets to re-roll his wounds. Absolutely amazing. Then there's a Tallyman there to generate hopefully some CP for him. And then the other data sheets, here we get into the meat and potatoes of the whole entire army. We got a 10-man unit of Blight Lord Terminators, almost surely going to be in the aura of that Daemon Prince, which will make them have cover all the time. That is gross. That is absolutely gross. These guys will spit out an absolute metric ton of shots, and they have access to a strat that allows them to lance, if I'm not mistaken. Chaos Spawn, there's 2 of them in this list. Then we have Death Shroud Terminators. We have a unit of 6, and then a little mini pack of 3, and then a second mini pack of 3. And then we have Fetid Blight Drones with heavy Blight Launchers. Again, this is going to be an incredibly popular choice for Death Guard. Absolutely awesome. I'm not going to say they're the most tanky busting unit that they have, but they are pretty darn good at it, especially when the opponent is afflicted and that toughness starts dropping. And then, of course, he has a unit of Poxwalkers that will be infiltrating across the battlefield. Okay, with all that talking out of the way, I want to give Hoss Boss. What up, Lionel? Mini Morty. Fair enough. You know, funny thing, let's talk about Mortarion. I had a customer in my shop saying he wanted to start Death Guard, and he's like, do you recommend Mortarion? And I know this is not where you were going, my friend, but that is a good topic of conversation to bring up right now, since the guys aren't really setting up just quite yet. Mortarion, I feel, is more of a, how would you say, a piece you buy a little bit later on. He is, you definitely have to enter or build the list with him in mind. He's 380 points. He doesn't necessarily, like, he does hit harder, but he's as tough as he was before. He's just got some incredible tricks. And I'm not going to tell you that he's bad, because he's not. It's just, if you F up in a game, you lose 380 points. And I think he really, really, truly benefits an experienced pilot. And if you are going to be starting that army, I would highly recommend getting into Lords of Contagion, Death Shroud Terminators, and all those wonderful units that are more obviously good. And I think actually easier to use in a game, to be fair, or a bit more forgiving. But I would 100% buy Mortarion to include in my collection. That model is absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen him up close, man, that thing is a painter's delight. Fulgrim, for instance, again, not a guy I'd recommend necessarily taking right away. A lot of people don't feel as positive about Fulgrim. I think that's mostly a points thing. I think his abilities are pretty solid. The issue is he really doesn't really buff the rest of his army, which is absolutely on point. He is arrogance personified, and he wouldn't help anyone out, not even his mom. So it makes complete sense that that guy is all about himself. But it does mean, again, you have to use him right. We'll see if how many points he drops over time. But much like the Daemon Princes, that guy, when he connects with an enemy unit, can fall back forward over the unit, and he really is quite the beast in power. Like up close, Fulgrim is absolutely no joke. It's just getting him there. He does move very, very fast, though. I don't know. The internet seems to think he's just not worth it, and I think it's mostly because the Daemon Princes are just so fantastic that you just rather have more than one Daemon Prince over Fulgrim, is basically what it boils right down to. All right, anyway, with all that out of the way, let's get to the table while I post the list in the description of this stream.
Defender is me.
Okay, Mr. Chaos Lord.
You're on tacticals, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess I shall take first deployment. You have...
I have one unit of infiltrators.
One unit of infiltrators, okay. I'm feeling spicy today.
Amazing.
Whoops. Knocking my guys all over. Just want to see okay.
9.
That was just away
that's
from
a
the
6.
deployment.
That's a 6.
Oh shit. Whoops. No wait, no, that's a 9.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at it upside down. Yep.
Yeah,
You're,
it's a 6
you're
right
right. Yep.
Whoops. Watch my language.
I'll attack.
Okay.
What if you went backwards?
Okay. We'll just take both of those. All right, back to you.
Okay. Yeah, 9. Here.
It does give you a little bit more range, so.
Did you fill any of the 3 ups?
9 to there. Interesting. Oh yeah. Deep strike. It's going to be
all of them.
all the Death Shroud Terminators are on the
board.
On the board.
Okay.
I don't have enough points.
They're all foot slogging.
Yeah.
I'll shoot.
Right, for deep strikes, I guess this Daemon Prince is going to be in deep strike as well.
Deep strike. Okay. All right. I'll put the tally man down there.
Mm-hmm.
You can go.
Okay. I won't give you a lot of information, but I don't think I really got a choice in this matter. Okay.
Right, so they're gone. They're gone. Just him.
I guess I'll be okay. Yeah, look at that. Loads of room. Let's go 8.10. And you kill his pension. There's no way it lives through this. It's these threes and twos. So I scored 8, and you scored. You scored last year. You scored 4.
Daemon Prince.
Okay.
Cool. Very soon. That's a 2.
Decisions.
Something that was done. Yeah.
These guys move super fast, so I don't really need to like get too cagey with it. Just don't want to throw anything. Oh, that could be a problem. Yeah, like right there's good. Okay.
And I don't know what the thing is. Twist, sort of.
So advance and charge. You can go like real far.
Yeah, I have a big threat range.
You can go real far. All right.
Oh shit! I owe you. Nothing stuff. Sure. No, word safe. You have shield against my fucking whatever it is.
All right, as the guys continue to deploy, I just loaded the lists up. You should be able to see them all, or both lists, in the description of this stream. At least I hope so. Let me know if you don't, but it should be there. Let's see. Let me test right now. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so cool. You guys can check out the list for yourselves. And then we got Boss Haas. Yes, commenting on Mortarion. Man, gosh, I love that model. But he's no longer auto. You know what? He was never really auto to begin with. He was a very cool model to get. It's just he was at 300 points. He felt more like a wonderful ad, a value ad, and fairly easy for what he was. But certainly didn't make every list. At 380... he just feels like you really need to have a plan to maximize everything he brings to the table. So, yeah, there is that. The Death Guard player commenting on the absolutely phenomenal speed that Emperor's Children have. It is... we'll see it in action in the next little bit. But, man, oh, man, you wouldn't think... You wouldn't think, but boy, are they super, super quick. Obviously, strats play into a huge part of 40K in general, and I certainly not going to promise that I know all the strats by heart. I'm going to try and interject where I can, but he's just calculating the threat on those princes, and those princes, man, so good. This will be a very, very interesting fight. I'm not going to say the irresistible force meeting the immovable object, but I just really, really love this style of Emperor's Children. The only downside for me about that army is how limited the palette is. I really crazy that they didn't give him really any anti-tank at a distance. And I understand that you didn't want to maybe potentially give them everything, but it's just weird to me that World Eaters outshoot Emperor's Children. Is that not strange? I don't know. Johnny Zed, welcome to the chat, buddy. I envy that you were able to get 2 Lord Oh, yeah, Kakophonist. I regret having not jumped on them. They're impossible to find right now. The stores all got allocated, just so you know. The shortages were slightly artificial. I don't want to do a conspiracy theory and say that Games Workshop hoarded all the material for themselves, because they also sold out really, really fast. I'd like to think everything was split fairly, but yeah, we just didn't get many at all in comparison to what we ordered. You have shops ordering like 12 of a thing and getting 4 of it is just terrible. There's no other way to say that. Johnny commenting, the lack of range brute power is in character, though. Yeah, I just thought they would have a predator. Like, I understand that maybe they weren't going to have, Forge Fiends. I get it. But why not a predator? Like, predator kind of matches, right? In the style, I think. Anyway. Hossboss also commenting, this is Corey, by the way. I figured it out. I understood who I was talking to, my man. It was good to have you in chat. The Death Guard player from your invitational tournaments. Yeah, buddy. Hail the grandfather, Nurgle baby. Rock on indeed. Hey, even GW is out. That is correct. They sold out immediately just as fast as every other store did. It is true of all the stuff for Death Guard that came out as well. We ordered a heck of a lot more than what we got, and it is what it is. Yeah. It sucks not being able to get all the toys right away, but hopefully they'll be restocking soon and we'll be able to get more in stock, and hopefully your local watering hole will be able to service you as well.
All right, so
Yeah. Give it the Varangur, give it a little pilot, but you can't Crag knows.
I don't know if you want the pilot on the
No, I don't think so. Yeah, exactly. Correct. You don't do it, that's fine. Chairs do shit.
put them there. You can advance. You can advance, shoot,
Charge. Just do everything.
do all of it.
Oh, yeah, it's a rampage in it.
Okay.
It's not a package.
Whereas we don't need to.
That's the worst number, right?
I hope he's a little bit more courageous with those poxwalkers. I really would like him to. So those poxwalkers, assuming those are poxwalkers, they look like poxwalkers to me. Let's see if we can get a better beat on it, but yeah, they look like poxwalkers. Let's see if we get a better read on it. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen those poxwalkers be deployed to give himself a little bit more room and maybe set him up for more of a charge, possibly on the other side of the table. Maybe over there. They have to be 9 inches outside of those. I believe it's Tormentors that infiltrate. I have to double check that. I believe the Infractors are the melee choice. They're in Rhinos, though. Anyway, I would have loved to have seen them to just be a little bit more courageous. Drop a screen down that's within striking distance of a nasty unit, maybe as Blightlord Terminators, that are definitely going to just be lumbering across the field toward that center objective and then probably planting themselves there saying, come get some. We'll find out how long they survive. That's a lot of hard-ass meat going to be trundling forward. And again, an enormous amount of firepower. With strats, those guys with Lance will shred almost anything. So that everything has to be quiet. Now, I would have loved to have seen a string of poxwalkers in front of those Blightlord Terminators is basically what I'm saying. Not only so that they don't necessarily get tagged. Not that they care about being tagged per se. It's just they're so slow. And it'd be nice to be able to option to move where you want to go. And tagging just kind of just takes away from those possibilities. Anyway, screening it up and just serving up whatever tags the Poxwalkers would have been pretty sweet. But he couldn't because that line of, I believe, Tormentors that are zoning out 9 inches away. So the Poxwalkers couldn't be there anyway. He would have had to deploy those Terminators probably further. Here, let's get the top view there. Further toward the bottom of your screen, and maybe that's not where he wanted to be, is basically what it boils right down to it. What's happening in chat? Hotsboss talking about same with all the bloat drones. Yeah, the bloat drones are way out. I kind of saw it ahead of time and ordered like 8 or so for the shop, but I definitely did not order enough. We all know that GW is awful with the supply chain thing. Yeah. Only 1 unit of Poxwalkers. That is correct. He chose to only put 1 unit. His army is relatively elite. That's a lot of Terminators. I myself love the concept of like 40 Poxwalkers. Is that too much? Is that too much? I just want to be able to win that die roll and just set up lines of rotting meat in front of my opponent's DZ and saying, yeah, I'm just going to cage you for a little while, give you a hobby, and try to just cap on primary for at least 2 rounds. Igor, the comedy man. Let's go, EC. Indeed. I don't even know who to really root for. I love, like I said, love Death Guard. But Emperor's Children, I just love all the cult armies. Emperor's Children, World Eaters. Super looking forward to seeing what happens with Thousand Sons as well. I'm sure there's fans of Thousand Sons watching right now. Man, Thousand Sons, super cool. The rumors are starting to bubble up. And they're looking hot. Looks like some die rolls have happened. Let's get to this table.
So scout movements we're going to perform. Okay. Okay, so it's like that.
That's my guess. And use your pile. Like, yeah, don't go faster pile. Like, always take away from correct.
Here's your dice back, by the way.
Well,
No, because I get different.
And then right over here. Okay, like that, right there.
this is your best attack.
Okay, so they can just get right to the wall.
What's plus or minus 1, right? He's probably no, that's good. You're plus 2 minus 1. That's the only thing I was going to
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's my scout movements finished. Do you have any scouts?
Yeah. I'm just going to move back there.
Yep.
All right, as these guys do their actual scout move, let's go over quickly the mission for today. We are playing Mission M of the Private Nexus mission pack. We're playing Crucible Battles. If you haven't guessed, that's the setup. What's the primary mission? Purge the foe. Basically, as long as these guys kill a unit in the first round, they score 4 points. And then from that second round onward, only the person who kills more gets 4 points. Also, second round onward is when you start scoring for primary, and it's 4 points for doing so. There's also rapid escalation involved in this mission, so you're able to actually put more stuff in reserves than normal.
Watch it be Cold the Horde.
Yeah, I guess I have Call.
Yeah, you do have Cold. You would have Cold on the Terminators there because of 30 wounds, yeah. So I'm really hoping I don't get Cold the Horde. Because that's basically just a free CP. Mark for death and containment.
Well, okay. I'm going to mark them, Daemon Prince, and I guess I'll mark the drone.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
Maybe we should put them. Maybe we should put them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not too sure though.
Nope, he doesn't have to roll.
Who goes first?
I do.
You go first.
Still goes. Still works. So the GM.
Mark.
Mark for death
And what was that?
and containment.
Continue.
So 4 damage. You took 13, so it's still on.
His credit scores are all
One or more battlefield edges and not within your deployment zone. So
It's a good one. That's a nice one.
I mean, I think I can do that one.
Yeah.
For the how many units I think I can kill this turn, I think I'm going to go for just the one. Just keep it safe.
Yep.
Because I think I can reasonably kill your Poxwalkers, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Command phase, I have nothing to do. Do you have anything to do in my command phase?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll go on to movement.
All right, as we head into the move, I did not appreciate the genius of Mr. Zachary understanding the opponent he was facing. He didn't put those Poxwalkers in a risky spot simply because he didn't want to get the whole courtier up and running. Actually, that was pretty brilliant. And where he put them means that potentially... Oh, he's not sending anything big at him. All right. Good job, EC guy. Good job. So can those guys pick up a unit of Poxwalkers? Well, Poxwalkers have a 5 up feel no pain. They're not nothing, but they're not something either. And some of the guys chit-chatting about it in the chat right now, talking about 120 Poxwalkers and how quickly it is to blend through them. Yeah, man. Like they die to everything. I like Poxwalkers in the fact that they occupy space, and I like the fact that they are relatively kind of tough-ish, but I would not lean on them as a full-on army build. I love the idea of a whole zombie army, but I think 40 is about the absolute upper end spectrum of what I would take personally myself. But hey, to each their own, right?
Okay. I'm going to advance Lucius up the board. At 6, he has 8 inches normally, so he's at 14 now.
Can you advance and do actions?
That's true. I can't actually do that. I can't do the actions. Yeah, you got me there. Excuse me.
So you can just move them normally. You can
Yeah.
10, sir.
8. Well, I don't think that gets you out of your deployment zone.
No, that won't, because I need to be within 30. Yeah. Okay, if anything, I'll just walk him over to here, actually. Because I did declare the advance, and then...
Well, that's fine. You can
Well,
take it back if you want.
nah. Okay, yeah. We'll walk this bad boy up the board here. And then, yep. Okay. So that's 2 board edges. Okay, so these guys have 7 inches normally. Sorry, I still in my...
Yeah, you can get them.
Guys in chat commenting on the lack of action monkeys in the Death Guard list. You've nailed it. Like this list is just built to absolutely kill. A little on the extreme side. It almost feels like a team list, to be honest. But I mean, without the ability to score as hot, I don't know if I'd even want this as a team list, to be honest. But it is a really cool thematic list. All right, so if it's the first time for you on the channel, first off, welcome. And thank you for visiting us and hanging out. We are a channel that streams games out of X Planet Games, located in the lovely city of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And what we do is we just hitch a ride and watch games that are being played in the shop. We are not exactly a standard battle report channel, so what the heck does that mean? It means we don't have a regular crew of people. It's whoever's available on that particular week, and they just bring all sorts of projects to the tables. As you can see, the Emperor's Children army before you is not complete. He's not fully painted, but he's working toward it. And this sweet man's put in even more work into his army to try and get a little bit of color for tonight's stream. So that was really, really nice. On the other side, we have a very veteran player in the form of Zach. Zach has an absolutely enormous collection of Death Guard and played competitively for many, many years. He took a bit of a break as he wasn't necessarily enjoying his Death Guard or the game at the time. So he got distracted with other stuff like, having kids, getting married, buying a house, that sort of thing. But as soon as that codex dropped, none of that mattered. No, he's back into 40K, baby. So he's here playing some games and having a little bit of fun. So if that's the kind of stuff you guys are into, irresponsible adults playing with war dollies, well, boy, do I got the channel for you. You're looking at it. It's us. No, I know you're surprised. But you know what? If you could do us a big, big favor and hit that subscribe button so you can, get the keys to come back to our lovely pad, come visit us again. Don't hesitate. Hit that little button because that'll get you at least maybe an invite. But if you want the invite absolutely certain every single time, why don't you hit that notification bell? It costs you absolutely nothing, and the amount of energy is almost practically nothing. Maybe flash us a thumbs up if you can find it in your hearts. So with all that out of the way, all the shilling now done, let's maybe get back to this table and find out what these boys are doing.
Jeez. Need my big fingers.
If I feel it, or if you want to find it, on your spell more, I take the
Infractor down. Praise be his name. All right. Staying still. Yeah, so that's all I have for that. So we'll go on to shooting phase. The ends is going to contain, and the Infractors over here are going to contain. So just this unit here. So I have 2 bolters, 1 plasma pistol, 1 plasma gun, and 1 melta. So we'll start with the 2 bolters to start. It's going to be with rapid fire, hitting on 3s. They're T4, right? So winning on 4s. 1 miss. And then looking for 4s. 1 at AP nothing.
Feel no pain. Nope.
1 dies. Plasma, we're going to keep all the plasma weapons at the same, so it's going to be winning on 3s. They both hit on 3s, so 1 miss. No overcharge. 1 more at AP 1.
Nope, that's 2.
Alrighty. And then 1 melta.
Nice. Nope. Keeping the melted tradition strong.
And then, okay, that's all I got from movement, so we'll go into charges.
Yep.
Or shooting, we'll go on to charges. Charging Tormentors into your plate guys.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's in.
9.
Hey, buddy, chum buddy. How's it going? Enjoying your day? Okay.
So you're within 6. You're within 7. If I heroic, I'd need to roll a 6.
Now, what he's measuring for is his spawn. And Chaos Spawn in this RV do really, really neat things. Obviously, they're tougher than normal T7. But what's crazy is if the opponent allocates any attacks, any attacks toward those spawn, the Nurgle player rolls that many dice up to a maximum of 6. And on a 4+, bounces mortal wounds. This is not even needing to wound. You just allocate attacks toward them, and these guys just squirt you full of acid. So cool.
Flash roll all of them?
Yep.
Rapture Lash has 6 attacks. Normal Marines has 3 attacks. So that's going to be 4 Marines in combat. And then... Oh, shoot. So that's 4 Marines, so that's 12, plus another 6, so 18 attacks total. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Not strength. Don't get a bonus or strength, anything like that? Strength 4?
They're all strength 4.
Okay.
Okay, out, 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 out. Don't have my reroll hits yet. Okay. And then wounding on 4s. Okay, so you owe me 5, 6, 7 feel no pain rolls.
7?
7.
3, 6, 7. Okay, so you cannot kill them because there's 8 left in the unit.
Yeah.
You kill 4.
Okay.
If you redeploy, get on. Not no matter what. You need wherever that distance is to wherever this is. It's not
4.
you.
And then you get to return the favor.
I do.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do the dumb poxwalkers first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you're going here. Like they were here anyway.
Well, no, we're not going to, because these guys are 2 damage each. So I'll do these 2. So it's going to be, it's 2d6 plus 4. They're not, like, great.
Yeah.
So 5, 9, 2, 4, 6,
They hit on 3s, right?
8, 9. They do not. They
Okay.
don't 4. So 4 is a strength 5. This is now AP 2. So 4s and 3s. That was fantastic. I don't think they're lethal. Let me just quickly double check because I rolled 6s and I've never used them before. I don't think they have lethal. No, no lethal.
Shame.
It is.
Do you want to move?
All right, so it's 4, 6, 7. 3s. 4 AP, 2 damage each, please.
So they're on 5 ups?
Yeah.
4 you said?
Yep.
So knights are here.
Make 2, 2 die.
Okay.
They get on the circle as the swords push them out. There's no guarantee. It's more so is it worth his last to try and stop this?
I had him back here. I should have consolidated. I will pile in here, and here, and here. So there's
4 in combat?
yeah. So these guys are bad. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2 attacks each hit you on 5s. These are lethal. Nice.
Nice. Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, such as cultists.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So, end of phase, end of turn, I'm going to toss Mark for Death. And then at the end of the turn, I will get
6.
6 for containment.
Yeah.
I'll hold 1. I might hold 2.
Okay. So my turn. Will you go to 3 command points?
Yep. And you're at 1.
Yep. I'll go to 1. And Tallyman on a 7+.
There we go.
Wow.
2. All right. Okay. So when does he take D3?
End of the battle round.
End of your battle round?
No.
Oh, because you still have my turn to complete
Yeah, I
your.
still have your turn.
Oh, okay. That's not like it's punitive, but it's not like totally punitive.
Yeah. Not screwed.
Okay. So
So what the guys are talking about there is the Emperor's Children Warlord bragged that one of the units from the Death Guard was going to fall. But currently, he has not deleted the unit. I didn't think he was gonna, but you never know, right? Dice could go either way. I just didn't feel like this is not really, the Tormentors aren't really a melee, super melee unit. They are more of a shooting unit. And because they didn't actually have, you know, a big giant Exultant with them. At least I don't believe there is one there. No, I don't think there is. The odds of them just clearing out those Poxwalkers, I don't think were very, very good. Through clever positioning on the Death Guard player's part, he was able to bring in or shamble over with those spawn. And the spawn kind of snapped back a little bit and deleted some guys. But I think they're in a good... Sorry, when I say they, I mean those Tormentors are not in a terrible spot. If the Death Guard player commits anything more into them, I think he's going to get cracked by potentially a Daemon Prince. And did I tell you that Daemon Prince can retreat forward and then just charge something else? Yeah, so he has to be careful about his spacing as well. So he should still be able to complete his pledge. And again, I mean the Emperor's Children player. And assuming he does that, all good. He will unlock... What does he unlock? Reroll ones to hit. If he doesn't, the Warlord feels the wrath of Slaanesh and eats D3 mortal wounds.
Melee profile. How many attacks?
Standard Demon Prince, so he has 6 attacks. So he has 2 profiles. One is Strength 8, AP 2, damage 3, and the other one is Strength 6, AP nothing, damage 1.
Okay, 6 attacks.
6 attacks on one, and then the other one is 14.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
AP 3 or 2? AP 2?
Yeah, AP 2.
2, 6 up, 3,
Charge with 2 things.
6, 4, 5.
Yeah, well, actually, don't need tactics. I don't want to give him the turn. Gives him too much.
Interesting. Okay, so let's think about that for a sec.
As he positions, I want to welcome Mr. Linwood to the chat. He's commenting on the terrain we're using on the tables today. What we're using is basically tournament-style terrain. This is really just bare-bones stuff. You're able to bust out a bunch of tables. We use it for our large events, and it's very, very functional. Very, very functional. All this is able to be taken apart, and we can pack basically 18 tables into one plastic container, which is super, super convenient. So that's the pros of it. What's it called? It's called Wayland Yutani terrain, a la Aliens, the corporation from the Aliens franchise. I'm not sure how exactly they got away with it, but they're out of Europe, and you can go check them out on their website. This is the same terrain that's used at the WTC events. That's the World Team Championship events being held somewhere in Europe always. Yeah, we like it. It's a nice quality print on it. It's like this really hard compressed foam, for lack of a better word. Not quite hard plastic, but it's like a really compressed foam. Yeah, very functional.
You're not on it.
You're right. I'm not. Well, I mean, I got my wing over it, but we'll just say he's not contesting the base.
Well, no, your base isn't on it. You hold 1, 2, 3. You are going to hold more. That is
pretty fast.
just a fact of life. Okay, so these guys are going to just fall back because they somehow passed their battle shock test.
Unfortunate.
Here. They're just going to come back here.
I agree with this, but you need to think about how to maximize movement and use commands.
You definitely use commands to get flag assist. Oh, you
Where's my autocannons? Autocannon here. Go here. Here. And just move over. And move over here. These guys are going to go up.
5.
All right, Death Guard player wisely just retreated or fell back with the actual Poxwalkers. So that does unfortunately mean that the Emperor's Children Warlord will be eaten D3 mortal wounds. Unless he what? Unless he himself actually spends a CP, and he's going to have to. Yeah. To probably heroically intervene with those guys to get in there. Now, the problem is, of course, he's lining up a whole bunch of Terminators, so I'm assuming those Tormentors are not going to be long for the world. There's an awful lot of shots that are probably going to be smashing them in the face in the next little bit.
So this is illegal.
Clubs. We'll make you minus 1 hit and crits, but 1 minus 1 hit matters.
Can you auto 6?
Auto 6 is on.
Advance. Can you auto 6?
Oh, no, don't have auto 6 advance now.
I'd like to see this out for next turn.
We'll just stay behind here. We'll move up just a teeny bit. So I'm getting a little bit closer to you. Not too much, though.
Slowly but surely you'll get in combat range.
All right, so shooting.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no. Actually. There.
Okay.
I just want to see one.
I guess we're gonna spike here.
So you said he can move. We moves 14 in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 in the back of your base. 3, 11. Yeah, you can get pretty far.
Yeah.
You can get very far.
Very speedy army.
Yeah. 4. Just keep him here. Okay. All right. This is it. All right. Shooting. Let's start with just do the drone.
Yeah.
It's fun. So I get D6 plus 2 into those guys.
Okay.
So 8.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3s and 2s. This is going to be AP 3 because you're in contagion range right now. These are lethal. So just 1 lethal. A lot of misses.
And 2s.
All right, so that's 4 at AP 3. So
I'll get +1 for benefit cover, so it goes to 5s.
Yeah.
That's the squad.
You're dead. Okay. So now, for example, there'd be a thing. He's not within 6. He's not within 6 inches of anyone. But like if I rolled a 4+, which I did, I think it's like everyone or a unit within 6 would be contaminated. Just,
If you want to confirm that, go ahead.
It doesn't matter right now. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying that's like after they kill a unit, that's their after effect.
Yeah.
They blow you up. All right. Next. So you went first, so that means I can spend a CP pretty freely. These 2 guys here. He's in 36. So I'm going to use. I'm going to spend his free CP. I'm going to target him. So my shots from my drones, I can reroll the amount of shots.
Okay.
So that's just a free CP. So the drone in the very back. Can you shoot first?
I'll spend a CP to AOC, but yeah.
Okay. So 3. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. What's your toughness?
T10.
So this is on force. 1, 2, 3. This is going to only be AP2, so AP1 with your AOC. And you don't have cover.
How many saves?
That was 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on 4 upset.
Yeah.
Make all of them.
Nice. All right, next drone. Same target. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good, because that's 3 damage each. So 2 lethal. Again, another 3, please.
Looking for 5 ups. He makes 2, fails 1.
Yeah, so just 3 damage.
He's at 10 wounds normally, I think? No, 12 wounds, so he goes down to 9.
9. I don't think it's worthwhile spending a CP. I can do reroll all hits and wounds. Oh,
From your autocannons, they'd be hitting on wounding on 5s though, right?
yeah, it's they're dev wounds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to. I'm just going to shoot at you.
Yep.
If you had failed more saves, I would have. Like if you had like a couple wounds left, I would have done it. All right, so it's 8 shots, sustained 1, hitting on 3s, just nothing. And this 3. This is strength. You're not contaminated. It's not contaminated. So this is just strength 7. It's AP1. Dev wounds. 1 dev, 1 armor save, regular armor save.
AP on that is -1.
Yeah, but you did AOC.
AOC is only for the first shooting.
Oh, only for the first shooting?
so,
Okay, yeah, so it's AP1.
so yeah, I'd be on 4s. He's good.
Wow.
What's the damage on the dev wound?
Just 1.
Just 1?
Yeah, there's just 1.
Okay.
It's just high volume.
No problem.
8. If you failed a couple more saves, you'd be dead.
If I failed a couple more saves, I might be wounding on 2. So.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I was not able to do my secondary. Oh, I got no prisoners.
Yeah, you did get the 1 unit. Yeah.
My bring it down. That was like a.
That was the bring it down target.
That was a bring it down target. So no prisoners. I get 2 points.
And I go down 1 CP. I'll need to start tracking it.
You spent 1.
Spent 1 CP. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And for bring it down, I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't like that secondary.
Yeah. You will not get the CP for it, but
No.
at the very least, that's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to 3 and I go to 2.
And Lucius takes D3 mortals. He takes 2. He has a 5 feel no pain. He takes 1.
Nice.
So he goes from 6 wounds down to 5.
Yeah. Oh, and I actually get a. You didn't get a kill. I get a kill for Purge.
Yeah. So I control more, so that's going to be 8 points for me.
Yeah.
It's close. I was at 24.
Control 1.
Control more objectives. Yeah. Okay. And then start of the battle round. I know, it's still very hard to get kills right now, so I think I'll just keep it at 1 because I don't know. I think I might actually be able to get it this time. Weird thought. Extend battle lines and overwhelming force.
Extends
end of your turn, control 1 or more objective. Yeah, so I'll get extend, yeah, easy. And then overwhelming force is each time an enemy unit that started the turn within range of an objective marker is destroyed, I get 3 VP. You do not have anything on...
I've got 1 guy on the objective.
Yeah, and he's way back here.
Yep.
Very wisely, Zach did not put any of those zombies on the objective, mostly to make sure his opponent doesn't lock O-Force. So good maneuvering on his part. The Emperor's Children player is absolutely bang on correct. He should be able to eviscerate those Poxwalkers with that Daemon Prince. The only downside of that maneuver, of course, is the potential opportunity cost. He will wipe that unit and unlock his bonus, which is great. The downside is that Daemon Prince is going to be hanging out. He's going to be hanging out almost in the open. Now, the thing is, if I think of the angle right there. As long as he doesn't touch that objective, he should be able to flap over, delete the unit of Poxwalkers, and through positioning, not be able to engage those spawn, and then fall back toward the objective, and he just has to be closer, slide so that that area terrain is between him and his opponent. So there is definitely play there where he can delete the unit of Poxwalkers and still keep the Prince relatively out of the way. Now, the Terminators could shamble forward. They're going to move their whole now 5 inches. Thank you very much. That's right, 5-inch moving Terminators, baby. And if they nail a charge, they could potentially swamp that Prince in a pile of Terminator armor. But that is a long charge after 5 inches. That's still going to be a mighty, mighty charge for him to do that. So anyway, we should see him complete his pledge this time around, unlocking reroll ones to hit. So that should happen. And then contain, well, do we get O-Force? He's not going to score, so that's going to turn into a CP. Extend battle lines. He should be able to score. Yeah, the Death Guard player certainly not giving him anything to play with per se. Oh, don't get too aggressive with that. Oh, you went too aggressive. That is not where I wanted you to be, Pat. Oh, no. I don't know if he's respecting those blow drones. Those blow drones hit incredibly, incredibly hard. Oh, man, I would have preferred him behind that area terrain. So you see where the stick is? That's where I want him to be, in that corner. That stick that's kind of floating on the table in the top left-hand corner. I would have loved him to land 1 inch away from Poxwalkers there. Charge. Just pick up the entire unit of Poxwalkers. Also be significantly far enough away from the spawn that he couldn't heroically intervene. Destroy the Poxwalkers and then fall back. Not touching that objective. Fall back sideways so that he could be sheltered in that area terrain. That's what I would have loved him to do. And he would have easily have gotten his pledge as well. Now, he's what? Going to charge the spawn? Did I tell you for every attack allocated to the spawn, they get to roll dice up to a maximum of 6 on a 4+. They bounce back mortal wounds. So at bare minimum, that Prince is going to be potentially softened, and then you're going to see those drones with blight launchers just pick them up. I do not like this, Sam. I am. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe things will go better. He is definitely moving toward that middle objective and plant a flag. I like that maneuver. Oh, he doesn't get to the objective, though. That's unfortunate.
He likes it.
I definitely will. Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Sounds very worrying, just maybe, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Standing still. He's good here.
Still is?
Well, he probably has mine.
Okay.
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 That's all I have for that.
If you kill more than the amount, it doesn't matter. It's just if you kill under the amount.
If I kill under the amount, I get nothing and I take D3 mortals.
But if you kill more, I
still get the
you don't have
pledge.
to just, that would be, okay.
Yeah.
That might be a bit too much. You have to kill exactly one thing.
Yeah.
When did you lose it?
Okay. We're going to go to shooting?
Yep.
Worst case, I can give you one of those.
Out of curiosity, these guys here, what's the toughness?
T7, 4-up save, 5-up feel no pain.
4-up save.
I think they're 4 wounds apiece.
I agree.
I think it's better to just not shoot them and shoot the plague crawlers, so to shoot the Poxwalkers. So Daemon Prince is going to shoot into the guys. He's got 3 shots, strength 5, so it's going to be wounding you on...
So 2s and 3s?
Yeah. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, yeah.
Nice.
All hit. Bad time to have a -1. Wounding on 3s.
Just check.
All hit. all wounds. So
Yeah,
you
I'll just
have-
reroll successes.
Yeah.
Wow, now who's the thief?
Okay, so
It'd be at -1, but yeah, you have.
no, this is so feel no pain. It's 2 damage apiece. I'm
Yeah.
just rerolling success. So one guy, so 2 guys die. And one guy
Okay.
lives.
And then there's no book. It's just
I get you now. Excuse me.
Because if I fail the first feel no pain, there's no point in rolling.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So 2 guys die.
Okay.
There you go.
well, that's not fun.
Yeah, still can shoot. Okay. Going to have the land rhino is going to fire its shots into the.
So you can you advance and shoot?
Yes, it can advance and shoot.
Because even though you already shot the target.
You're right. I did advance that up the board. You're right. Excuse me. You got me there.
Both of them.
Yeah. Oh. You are right, good sir. Okay. Man, I'm forgetting my own rules apparently. All right. That's on me. All right, we'll go to charges.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to charge the Daemon Prince into
You're not
the-
moving anything else?
Nothing else can shoot or move, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Daemon Prince is going to charge into the Chaos Fiend.
The spawn?
Chaos Funds?
Yep.
That
Definitely
is
make it.
an 8.
That's not your number. It's not my number either.
Corn?
That's one too many.
So we get to make 10 mortal wound checks.
Yep.
Each 4-up is a mortal, at to a maximum of 6, so that's going to be four mortals into you.
4. Okay. Last time I played the guy, every single time it was 6.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute, it's working.
1. So this guy, he's got 1 left.
1 wound, okay. Okay, he's going to go swinging now.
Yep.
So we're going to use the strike profile.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, winning on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. All hits.
Nice.
Yep. Then 3s.
2.
You got
4.
you owe me 4 saves up
This is-
-2.
8. So this is a 6-up save then.
Yeah.
4. I'll just roll these all together 'cause I don't think it matters.
It is 3 damage apiece, so you might.
Yeah. So the
Right. Yeah.
feel no
excuse me.
pain, but
Yeah.
okay. Cool. I rolled 2 6s. So the first one, you know what? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Second one, he's down to 1.
Yeah.
So now, the cool spawn roll will trigger.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, which actually seems I'm really starting to like spawn a lot more. 6. So on a 4+, you take a mortal. Because
Yeah,
each
yeah.
attack you allocate
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You take 4.
I'm going to spend a CP for my feel no pains.
Yep.
So each 4-up is going to be ignore it. He ignores 1. So he's down to
You
7.
take 3.
So he's down to 7. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna clap back. I get 5 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4s and 5s. Wait, your T9?
T9.
Okay, so then it goes to T8, doesn't matter. Still 4s and 5s. 4s. Get those out of there. And 5s. 1 at AP2, so you're both safe.
4-up. Let's go.
Well, that's every single number so far. 3.
Okay.
So 2 more.
He takes 1 -1 damage, so he
Oh, yeah,
goes
just
down
1.
to 6. Okay.
Wow. Unlucky.
Yeah, I was really hoping that he'd die, but then you decided to just roll 2 6s.
2 6s. It was the 2 6s that did it.
And that kind of hurt
Yeah.
my feelings a lot.
Yeah. All right. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. So
So-
extend.
Oh, too late now. I'm going to throw away Overwhelming Force.
No, it's fine.
Yep.
So you gain in another one. So you go up to what? 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
To 4. Okay. I go up to 3. I'm going to try to tally. Yes, I do. So I'm up to 4 also. So I gain 2. Okay, so I control one objective marker, and my missions are extend
And cleanse. I see a cleanse target.
Yeah. Extend and cleanse. That's fantastic. Extend.
So I do believe.
All right, so how well did that go for Emperor's Children? It hurt. It hurt. I really, truly wish he just picked up that unit of Poxwalkers. That would have been an easy thing to do. He could have shot some spawn at a safe distance, not within 6, so he couldn't heroically intervene. Picked up the Poxwalkers, got his buff finally going. As it stands right now, he's going to retreat with a spawn. He's going to move those Poxwalkers away from him as far as he possibly can, hopefully outside of 6, because they move slow. And if they're outside of 6, he will not be able to heroically intervene at all. And Lucius will take another D3 mortal wounds for failing his pledge for the second time. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You could get caught up in the moment and lose track of things. He could have easily have picked up, again, the Poxwalkers and then floated onto the objective and not have his butt waving in the wind right now. As it stands, again, that spawn's probably going to fall back almost assuredly, and that prince is going to be lit up by a bunch of blight launchers is what it's going to happen. I would like to see the Death Guard Terminators start positioning themselves for some strike options. I know he doesn't want to lose them, and he's being very, very precious, but a lot of that unit is really out of position, and they really, although got a little bit quicker, 1 extra inch, folks, they're really not quick enough to be a response unit, and they almost need to start staging. That Mauler Fiend is looking rather juicy, and if he could execute a charge there and get extra movement from that, that would be very, very nice. He can use the existing terrain to basically shield himself from some shots. It does mean, though, if he does go after that Mauler Fiend in the center of the table, that he is going to be dogpiled by a bunch of EC Marines. But take note, those EC Marines are not re-rolling once they hit because nothing's been unlocked yet. The pledges have not happened. And that is certainly not nothing. And if there was ever a moment to maybe potentially go for it, it would be now. I do not think the Mauler Fiend is going to suffer the attention of those Blight Lord Terminators, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know the complete output of those guys, but I think he's thinking the same thing at this moment, and he's just figuring out what the odds are. Because again, they only move 5 inches, right?
Are going to run.
Oh man,
They're going to run.
that's 2.
So they go 10 inches.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Yeah. So 10, 16. So you're not within range. He is within range. Here you're at 19. Eight, 5, 13. So no, I will not be able to get you at all. I go 10 up to here.
Didn't move the models. I didn't. I'm kind of on
Just gonna go back. I get a free CP. Potentially.
You're asking yourself, why does he have free CP? That's because of the Daemon Prince. The Daemon Prince can actually discount a strat by 1. So in essence, he has a free CP. Not exactly accurate, but, you know, close enough.
You've got 5 left, 6 left. That's pretty good. Just Noise Marines in there?
This one, yeah, just Noise Marines. Or, wait, no, this one has the Tormentors. That one's just Noise Marines there.
Let's see. And the Tormentors are oh, you're 5 guys?
Yeah, the 5 guys with the Infiltrate.
What was in that Rhino when you deployed it?
Deployed it with Noise Marines.
Noise Marines in it? Oh, and then you just hopped.
And then they just hopped in at
okay.
the start of turn 1.
Okay.
4s and 4s, 6 crit auto. 4s.
Okay, and you are
1, make 1.
at. You're within 14 inches. I move 5. I need an 11. So that's not going to happen at all.
Not likely.
I'm not going to even try to do it. So what he will do, though. All right, so I should move these guys first.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, because I rolled a 10, and I'm going to forget. How much am I cheating? A whole bunch.
Unbelievable.
A whole bunch. That's a big 2 inches. There, so he's within, he's afflicted.
Within the 6 inches, yeah.
Yeah. So I can send guys down. Actually, first thing, I didn't even do it. He's gonna have to test for battle shock. Oh,
Did you fail?
no, he passes on an 8.
Okay.
I rolled that. I rolled an 8. They're not leadership 9. I've never seen anything at leadership 9. Spawn,
Give
or
me a turn
actually
to
leadership
see.
7. So he's just gonna
Unbelievable.
go there.
Get back here, you coward.
Yeah, basically. Big coward. This guy is scary. Let's see. Okay, so he can see both. He can only see him. Here. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5. I forgot actually how hard moving 10 Terminators around is. I haven't played 10 Terminators since like end of 9th edition, I think.
I got 4 feet through. He saved all 5s.
Here.
They've just been rolling hot, like those ones. He's got 8 moves left.
There. Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing left.
2.
So it's nice to know that if I had not charged him, my life.
Those Marines are there.
I would agree with that.
Noise Marines everywhere.
Yeah. Six is not bad.
All right, my man has 2 pocket-size groups.
You're not afflicted, so that
a
can be
3-man Death Shroud units off table. And when they deep strike, they could choose to deep strike toward an afflicted model. An afflicted model is one that's been hit within auras of Death Guard models. When they do that, they can deep strike to just outside of 6 inches, which is absolutely wicked. And Death Shroud Terminators are absolutely no joke in combat. So lots of options there. We might see some Death Shrouds actually land in and around that Mauler fiend toward the middle of the table. We shall see how much he really, really wants to do that. If he doesn't do anything about that Mauler fiend, he won't have to wait long for that Mauler fiend to come over and start shaking hands and giving free hugs. I am pretty darn certain that thing's going to go probably right at those Terminators, if I'm not mistaken. And by Terminators, I mean Blightlord Terminators. So we'll see what he does and whether he commits more Death Shroud to the table.
All right. So, shooting?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 3. I'll spend... none of my characters can see you. Spend free CP on something. We'll hit some wounds. I can't see him. So I'll just hold off for right now. He can only see him, so he's just going to shoot there.
Yep.
Seven.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm going to spend sorry. I should have declared it before the thing. Never mind.
What is it?
I was going to AOC.
So your armor save is 2+.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
But it won't. You won't get benefit from this model. You're wholly. So you're not in cover from him.
Oh.
And he's AP3 now. So
If he spends that last, well, that is his last CP. If the Emperor Showdown player does use it, I would have preferred potentially going for the Heroic Intervention. Of course, he would have to survive the tender attention of those Death Shroud. And if he heroically intervenes, it does mean he gets even closer to them, so he's probably not super excited about that. This is just a predicament. He really needed to kill a unit, and the Poxwalkers are wisely too far away to heroically intervene into. The only target he can really do that is against the spawn, and of course that's in the direction of the Death Shroud. So just bad choices all round. It looks like he's holding on to that CP, I think.
Okay. Took 2. Well then.
So it goes from 6 to 4.
All right. The what are they called? The
Death Shroud?
Death Shroud is going to flame you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
10 shots. 2,
Sounds
4,
about right.
6, 8, 10. Oh, this is just on 6s. This is AP1. I don't know if you want to spend your AOC.
Nah, not on this.
1, 2, 3. Now, did you feel no pain for the rest of the turn?
Yes, for the rest of the phase.
Okay.
Make all of them anyway. Make
no,
all but one.
Fill 1. Oh.
He does not care.
All right.
He loves the pain.
You're rolling hot.
I don't know, could have been a little bit hotter.
8 wounds.
Still down a kill.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. Only one's within 12. So 5, essentially 6 guys shooting plus that. I will. I'll spend his free CP, and it rerolls hits and wounds onto him.
Yep. Knock yourself out.
Okay. So I'm gonna just start the autocannons first. 2, 4, 6, 8. So they get +1 strength AP against a close against the target that's afflicted.
Yep.
So
Okay, 1 miss, but sustained, so it goes back in. And then I wound you on. These are now strength 8. Your toughness is.
T is 9, so.
So then you're afflicted, so you're now done.
He'd be at 9. He's at 9 with the inflicted. He's at.
Oh, he's at
normal.
T10.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is still 5s, but full rerolls.
1 devastating.
Yeah, 1 dev. And I get to reroll the rest. Oh wow, just 1 dev. That was bad.
Alrighty.
That was bad autocannons. So 1 guy's within 12. 5 guy.
He's just too beefy.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So essentially 6 guys get to shoot. So that's it's only 12 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, same thing. Lethal hits though. These are lethal hits.
Okay.
Okay, there's 1 lethal. I'm gonna go full rerolls. It's 3 lethal. And now these are wounding you on 6s. Full rerolls. So that is 5. This is going to be AP 2.
5 up. Makes 1.
So 4.
or do that. Technically, and you get something. Yes.
This is down to 3.
Okay. Daemon Prince is going to shoot at you.
Okay.
2.
5s.
Nope.
Nope.
Who are you down to? Down to 3? What's he down to? He's down to 4.
I'll attack.
Interesting. So I don't want to kill that. All right, I'm going to 2. I'll go to 2. I'll go to 2 CP.
And
He's just going to make them reroll shots on that guy. So the Daemon Prince can see this guy. So
okay,
all
I
the
get
blast weapons just reroll the amount of shots.
I get what you're saying now. Okay.
It's better to spend it like that rather than like rolling a 1. Like, oh, I just want to spend 1 CP to reroll that anyways. So just the front guy who's going to shoot at you. 3, so 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 2 hits. Come on, drones. Just 1.
AP?
IP 3.
So he's on 5s either way. He's good.
You. Next guy, sim target.
Does not care.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 lethal. 4 saves.
5 up again.
Yep.
Oh, whoops. I see it. Nah, he's dead. All right, and then does he explode? Nope. It's on a 6.
Okay. Death Shroud going into your Daemon Prince.
Charging?
Yeah. 6.
Yeah, that's again.
6-inch deep strike. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
So 6 right there, and then this guy right here. No one's charging anywhere else, so I'll just go there.
Should I armor here?
These are going to be AP 3.
AP3? Okay, so either one of mine. Okay.
Yeah,
never
so
mind.
it's going to be
Never mind.
12 swings hitting on 2s, lethal, AP3. I don't have any.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't really have any strats I don't think I could use to make that better. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. So 2s.
Yep.
One lethal, 2 misses. Okay, so now you're T9, right?
T9, so it goes down to T8.
So these are on 4s now. That was a good roll for me. 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 on your invol. This will be ultimately 1 damage each.
Yeah, so I need to make at least 5. Above average.
Yeah.
Slaanesh, witness me. 5, yeah, he's good.
Nice.
He just lives at 1 wound. Okay. Any other fights?
No.
Okay, so he's going to clap back.
Yep.
Going to use the strike profile. Need all these to hit and wound, and yeah. So you're T7, so it's going to be hitting on 2s, winning on 3s.
Yep.
And already I can't kill you. Okay. And then 3s. You owe me 3 saves at -2.
You kill one. You kill one and a
3
half.
damage each, so yeah.
There are 4 wounds apiece.
Yep.
You guys suck.
So clearly what we see here is that Daemon Prince is better than Death Shroud, which is and then Chaos Spawn is better than Chaos Demon. So obviously,
Yes.
Chaos Spawn is the best unit in the game.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I believe it. Okay, end of the round. Lucius takes more mortals because I can't kill you for the love of God. 3 mortals. Slaanesh is not happy with him at all. Yeah, he goes down to 2 wounds. Okay. That sucks. All right.
So what do I get? I get 1 cleanse.
Yeah.
And I get 1. I got 1 cleanse, 1 extend.
No, nothing. Oh wait, you got 1 kill, yeah.
I get kill more.
Yeah.
No. Control an objective. Yeah.
And I go up to 3. Assassinate and bring it down.
Oh. He's both.
Yeah. I can't really get him though. Well, I kind of can. It's
So he's T12.
yeah.
I can do -1 damage, and he has a 5 of feel no pain. 2
Yeah.
up for it. Just you can go for it. I'm just like
And also lone op. That's right. Lone operative as well. You have to be within 12 inches to actually target him at all. So how did that turn go for Death Guard? Well, that was kind of crazy, actually. The amount of saves that Emperor's Children player just made was absolutely bonkers. But unfortunately for him, in the end, the anger, the ire from Slaanesh still cracked back and cost Lucius a few more precious wounds. And he is currently actually suffering from the biggest migraine in this galaxy, and he's got to step up to perform, or he is just gonna die by the hands of his own god. So that's kind of nuts. Looks like there's a bit of an adjustment to the score. No, they got it. All right, so what do we have here? We got Emperor's Children, who decided to discard and got Assassination and Area Denial. Yeah, Area Denial he can do. It's just, boy oh boy, he'll have to stick his head out. That is for certain. Back on the Death Guard. How well did that turn go for him? Not bad. The issue, of course, is currently right now he's suffering from the biggest liability that Death Guard have, and that is slow ass speed. Those Terminators have been doing all right damage-wise, but look at them. Look at out of position. We're entering round 3, and look at where they're at right now. You have to take advantage of every single round positioning to put them into this game comfortably. Being timid with them is going to potentially cost you the game. Looks like the boys have encountered an issue. All right, so with all that in mind, I'm going to go try and help them out. And, looks like they've figured it out. Never mind. Back to my train of thought. I really would like them to be staging a little bit better. And what that actually means is, well, basically be in strike position. Right now, there's not a lot of pressure being caused by the EC player. He's kind of committing half-heartedly to the table everywhere. And by kind of giving small pieces away, he's just costing himself points. He obviously has to be careful about all the shots, but breaking it up piecemeal is not exactly the best. I would love to see him drop a measurement from those Terminators just to make sure that when these guys start shambling forward, that whatever he puts in the center makes for at least a little bit of a long-range charge. I would love for him to pressure that objective in the top left-hand corner. Maybe throw some support that way. He's going to back off with that Prince, which sucks, but it is, as they say, what it is. He really can't hang with those Death Shroud. He only has 1 wound left. I would have loved to have seen him fall back the other way, not out in the open. That would have been nice. He's got some Infractors in the Rhino at the top of your screen. So I would love to see that Rhino maybe clip that objective, and start scoring some primary, or just being on the other side of that wall with the Rhino would not be terribly bad either. Wow. Okay, so he's just getting really close to those Death Shroud as well. My man. Maybe he's got plans to do something about them? I guess we'll find out in the next little bit. Again, I'd love to see some more pressure everywhere. He's maybe going to go spawn hunting. Sure. That end doesn't look like it has a lot of support. We got some very, very slow Blightlord Terminators kind of in the middle lower half of the table, so maybe you could dart out, kill those spawn, and kind of still be out of position. Keep those Blightlords out of position. If he pressures down there and then maybe pressures toward a little bit of the center, maybe the Blightlords will have a hard time completing either charge. We'll see. Looks like he's committing. Oh, he's actually busting out the Infractors. Very interesting. All right, well, we'll see what happens this round. Score-wise, it's not looking too shabby. I will update the score so that you guys know exactly where we're at.
So that would be 7. It would be a squad size of 7 each.
Oh, because they're in 6s,
yeah.
And then the character's 7, and then the guys are 5.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah, all is right with the world.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on that objective. He's good there. These guys will probably get the Death Shrouds. Only issue I have is now that they're inflicted. Sucks, but such is life. Okay. You got more guys there, jeez.
Only 10.
Too many. That's 10 too many.
So they're not doing anything.
Yeah. That's what worries me, is that you've got like just a lot of things that just aren't doing anything yet. Rolling. I need to check ranges.
You're more than 9.
Yeah.
Like just more than that?
No, I just want to know if I'm just thinking if I want to charge them or not.
I see.
I think I'll just like nudge these guys into the building at the very least.
And staying outside of 9?
Hmm?
And
Yeah, staying outside 9, yeah. You got me. You figured me out.
Well, I can heroic
Yeah.
within 6 if you're within 9.
Yep.
Just letting you know. Now Death Guard have a gotcha.
Oh my gosh. Never would have guessed. Okay. Lucius is going to just move over to here. So now I gotta start worrying about your rapid ingresses and stuff. Yeah, those Infractors are still good there, so we'll just keep them there.
You have area denial.
Yeah, I have area now. True, that's right. Advance up the Rhino.
Yep.
That's a 2.
So it hits your rotate.
So that'll give me 12 inches. I can just, yeah, I'll be close enough that I can actually just get them on, just disembark, I guess. Oh, excuse me.
Right, because they advance. And
Yeah, it has to defense and deploy.
That's a fantastic rule.
Yeah. Okay. And then disembark my Noise Marines, my other squad of Noise Marines. Time to turn on the Rick Astley music. I mean, he's good enough, but he's only got like 12-inch range on the pistols, so we'll just hold off on that. We'll leave him there, I guess. Want the Blast Masters in front, so that there's no question about where they can shoot. Okay.
So what does this squad have?
So it has 2 Blast Masters and 4 Sonic Blasters. So the 2 Sonic.
And there's no character in that squad?
There is a character, the Lord Kakophonist, the guy with the big organ there.
Okay. And what is, so he gives you what, sustained?
Sustained ones.
Sustained ones.
Okay, so we.
Just no lethal?
No lethals.
What's this? And they're your strength 10, AP 2, 3 damage?
Strength 10, AP 2, 3 damage on the Blast Masters. Everything else is.
And they're what, 3? They're 3 shots?
3 shots, yeah. And then the regular ones are 3 shots as well. Strength 5. AP 1, 2 damage. And then everything has ignores cover. Okay.
I'm going to. Are you done moving?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah.
Okay. So I can only do this if you're within 9, which I don't think you are. No.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so I can't get in with. I can't do the 6-inch there.
Yeah.
That
was totally part of the plan.
Yes. Well, I mean, if you could still be on the objective, move back.
Yeah.
That would be no problem with me. Here. Here I can rapid ingress. Behind 5-inch. So I will rapido. It's just 3-man.
Just to add a little bit more context to what the Death Guard player was doing, he was measuring his contagion range. At this stage in the game, as we enter round 3, the contagion range is 9 inches. If the enemy, the Emperor's Children, were within those 9 inches, they would then become afflicted. And if they're afflicted, it would mean that the Death Shroud Terminators that are just waiting to just drive their scythes into each one of these skulls would be able to deep strike roughly just 6 inches away. That is that is absolutely awesome. The amount of things you have to think about right now when playing Death Guard is Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I think a pocket, a 3-man pocket of Death Shroud, and 2 of them make every single list. So good. I'm hoping to see some EC pushback here. I would love to see that unit of Sonic lovers eviscerate maybe 3 Terminators from those Blight Lords. We'll see what happens. They are really, really tough. I'm not 100% certain that Blight Lords are 4 wounds. I have to double check that. But they are Terminator armor, and they have 4-up invulns. So that's certainly not nothing.
Yes, but still.
I don't know what the chances are. It's definitely happened once or twice.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to move over to the Rhino is going to shoot it's going to dump its load into the Poxwalkers.
Yep.
It's going to be D6 shots. Let's see it. 1 shot again. There's the 1. Alrighty.
The Havoc launches and Meltaguns. They share the same same place in hell.
3s and 4s. Hits.
Yeah. No, it's strength 5, so 3s. Havoc is strength 5.
Oh, excuse me.
Fail the armor save. And make the feel no pain.
Okay, well. 8 shots from the bolters.
And do now what you couldn't do before.
Yeah.
The Overwatch.
Actually getting work done.
Those Poxwalkers have survived more than they have any right surviving.
You owe me 2 saves.
2 saves?
2 saves.
Okay, and then feel no pains.
Okay.
Nope, they're dead.
There we go.
So you get a kill.
Yes, finally. Only took me forever. Okay. The Daemon Prince can't shoot. He already shot. So we're going to have just this Noise Marine squad just fire their load into the afflicted dudes.
The
Afflicting dudes.
Death Shroud.
Yeah, Death Shrouds.
Yep.
So we'll start with the blast message because that's the actually worrying thing that you have. That's the actual thing you have to worry about.
Yep.
So that's going to be 6 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, and both have sustained. 1 sustained, so
Just 1 miss.
1 back in, and then look for 3s again. Wow. 4 more saves. These are good, sir.
AP 2, 3.
AP is
More than 2. More
2.
than 1.
AP 2, yeah. Greater than 2, yeah.
Okay, they're dead.
3 damage each.
Yeah,
So that's the squad.
Yeah. All right, there's 2.
All right.
You just need 1 more.
Okay. Anyways.
Or he's dead.
Yeah. Or
Maybe.
Lucius might.
I imagine he's going to go after the spawn with the Sonic Blasters. There's no way he's going to pick up the Blight Lords with Sonic Blasters, buddy. That'd be dreaming. That would be dreaming for everything. They'll spawn though, or T7. I can't believe he went for 3. So he basically pledged 3 kills to Slaanesh, and if he doesn't do it, Lucius takes a giant claw to his chest, I guess, from his Lord of Excess. Wow. Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
You owe me 2 saves, please. That's AP minus 2. Take 2 damage, good sir.
Take 2 damage.
And then I owe you another 12 shots.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. 1 comes back because of sustained. Don't have my rerolls yet. Usually I'd have them by now, but.
Yeah.
3. This is going to be 5s, actually, because you're T7. So that's going to be. You owe me 3 saves at minus 1.
So 3 ups. Oh, you kill that guy.
Nice. And then Kakolord has his ability activate.
What does that do?
I roll 3d6. I roll every 4 up is a mortal wound, and then if you take a mortal wound, you owe me a battle shot
Okay.
at minus 1 because the guys.
7 is good. There's 6.
Yeah. So minus 1 that goes. Yeah.
And you kill Kill this guy here.
2, 4, 6. Yeah. Okay. And then charging. 1 valid charge target. I just
Well,
got.
you make it. You make it. So
I think I'm in. Pretty sure I'm in.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 at least. I don't know what your other number is, but
It's a 7, so he's pretty much
6
in.
and a 1.
Will I kill you on the charge? Let's find out. No. So he dies.
Okay, so he dies, and then on a 4+. Oh no, it's you're dead. It's
Well-
1 for each attack.
Well, we're going to find out. At the very least, I need to see if I actually kill you. 3 misses already. Look for 3s. Okay, you only
Okay.
saved 3
Oh,
saves.
3 6s.
-2.
You want to see it? You want to see it? No. Okay, so you
Okay.
take you take at least 1 mortal. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, and then it's per attack, not per wound.
Yeah.
So you only he takes 5 mortals.
Yeah, it's okay.
That spawn is insane.
It does not explode, at least.
This is much better than Poxwalkers.
Yeah, you sure showed me.
I need to get some Forge World toads. Wow.
Okay, so I will get area denial.
So you get your 3 as well.
Yeah, I get my 3, but I won't get it. But I won't get the benefits of it until next battle round. So
Okay.
battle
Now,
round 4
and
is
you
when I get
killed
access to it.
1, 2. You killed 3 units as well.
3 units, yeah.
Your kill count is 3. So let's put that here. You're at 3.
Yeah, sure.
And that's your turn.
Yeah. So end of the round, I will get area denial, and I'm going to burn assassinate.
So then you're going to gain a command point.
Yeah.
You
then-
get. Are you? Am I within 6 though? I don't think so. No, I'm not within 6. I'm not within 6.
Yeah. No.
I just didn't know because it's behind that building.
Yep.
Yeah, so you get the big area. Assassinate is gone for CP.
And then I think Persephone, you score
You get
1 more. Yeah.
Okay, purge. I hold an objective. And I
Oh
get a
right.
kill.
Yeah. Deep strike. I gotta do deep strike. This
Oh,
has
yeah,
to
you
happen.
get to go deep strike.
This is probably going to happen either way, so we'll just. Can't throw him down there because you'd be at 9 away, so he could drop like right here, basically.
Sure.
If memory serves me correctly,
Yeah, that's fine.
where they were. It's totally out there in the open.
Yep.
Go ahead, charge him. I want to see it.
So
I want you to charge him. Do it. Come on.
I will.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't have any more spawn to fight him though.
Oh.
His arch enemy. You should deep strike him over there. That was insane.
Yeah, that hurt.
Hard counter to Slaanesh Demon Princes are units of spawn.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
But just remember that Demon Prince is better than Death Shroud. So.
He is. He is. All right. So,
So how well did that turn go for EC? Well, it's not bad. At least Lucius garnered some favor with the god that is Slaanesh and didn't just die right then and there. So he killed his 3 to unlock his pledge. So at the end of the battle round, I believe, he would get reroll 1s to wound for his whole entire army. So that's not nothing. That's pretty darn good. That's quite the damage boost right there. Look how crazy-ass slow that army is. He should still be able to squeak off a charge, but he's lucky he had those guys positioned where they were. Very well done. Very, very well done. So those Blight Lords are going to tremble forward. And that looks like, to me, that is a Lord of Contagion right there. I wonder if I could get a better angle on it. While I try and see if I can do that. Close in. Yeah, that looks like a Lord of Contagion to me. Boy, does it. There he is. The very limited edition Lord of Contagion, folks. It's facing the wrong direction. No style points there. Oh, well. Okay, so, yeah, how did that turn go? Well, he killed some stuff to get so that he doesn't die. That's good news. And he's got some points on the scoreboard. He's currently leading this game 46-43, but that's basically nothing. So we'll find out what the Death Guard is going to do. Obviously, he is gunning to try and see if he can complete some charges into those Noise Marines at the center of the table. My goodness, if he fails that charge, he's definitely burning his CP to reroll it. But if he doesn't make that charge, things get super, super interesting for EC. And I think they start making up for quite a bit. As it stands right now, a bunch of Terminators are not exactly in the best position. We'll find out in a second. Again, they did get a slight increase to their movement. They are now movement 5, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, his primary target really that he can do something with is those Noise Marines. And I would love to see those Blightlord Terminators to start moving toward the center of the board, to be completely honest with you. With the Daemon Prince, it's time to actually flex some muscle and flex those leg muscles, more importantly, and start moving toward and planting flags in the middle. Start putting a lot of juice in the middle, adding many more distraction pieces, so to speak. Maybe lock down that objective up at the top corner, top left-hand corner of your screen. Now, there is quite a bit there right now between the Daemon Prince, Slaanesh Daemon Prince, and that unit of Infractors. So that's also not nothing. Let us welcome Prometheus Williams to the chat. Greetings. Who is on Death Guard tonight? His name is Zach, and my man plays an absolute ton of tournaments locally, and he's got quite a lot of experience. But obviously, we're all brand new to Death Guard. There are just so many builds and so many things to just dive into Death Guard right now. One of my absolute favorite armies. I have a massive army of it. All of it's unpainted, unfortunately, but maybe when we start the leagues later on this year, I'll get inspired and start painting some wonderful Nurgle boys. I myself have about 15 or so Plague Toads fully painted. That was for my AOS army, or what it used to be for my AOS army. Back in the 3rd edition of that game when that was a possibility. Now they're not all that hot. I used to run them as Beasts of Nurgle, actually. But for 40k, baby, I'm going to take them as the much improved Nurgle spawn. Holy cow, our Nurgle spawn so fantastic. They have a scout of 6, T7. They actually kind of fight not terrible. They hit terribly, like they only hit on 4s, but they do 2 flat damage, which is not too shabby. So, taking 6 of them, I think, are sounding better and better and better. They don't have Infiltrate, so I think I'll still want to take some Poxwalkers to maybe control some movement and what have you. But those spawn are just looking absolutely delicious. I'm glad he's moved those Blightlord Terminators toward the center of the table. What I would love for him to do with those spawn is now fence. No, just fence. Don't get. Why you want to punch up? I guess if he gauges him, he is T7 after all. If he does engage him, yes, move up. Don't move toward that corner. Just move up. Just drop a nice triangle between your middle, your home, and that top left object. No, you're going to ignore that? Okay, fair enough. You do that. You be you, I guess. If he does engage those guys, though, that T7 will cause a lot of issues. That is a lot of attacks, though. Those, I believe, are Infractors, and those guys got lots and lots of attacks. We'll see what happens.
We'll see if they do.
You have 3 CP. You can interrupt. That's great. Assassinate Mark. Oh, I didn't even write it down. Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Assassinate
Oh no, you're right.
Mark.
It's his first time with his army.
3 so far. I've killed
Is this the first time with this army? With the pig?
1.
The Gargants I know.
My man, Knight, what did you mark for death?
Just
pointed out to the crowd.
Yeah, so Chaos Rhino,
Yep.
Mauler Fiend, and Lucius the Eternal.
Oh, so those
I
3.
was battling, so.
Yeah, that's fine. So those 3 drones are lined up. I also want to double check with you because since you're here, this is a great time. This drone, can you draw a line of sight to him?
You have.
But he's on the he's on.
Oh
the,
yeah, you're right.
He's on the point. So
You don't have a laser, do you?
no. Well, I gave it to Sebastian, and guess what he did with it? Took it home.
Of course he did.
If anybody has a spare laser, that'd be great.
Yeah. Interesting where it doesn't play. We're gonna throw the needle. Moving that guy's not. Moving this guy's not. All right. Now we got that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's on the terrain. Yeah, it was just it's close. Like that's
It was
what
that
it's
close.
close.
That's what you needed to measure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better ask than not.
This is a very important game.
It's the most important game I've played. It's
all
the
time?
first game of the new codex. Come on.
Woo!
This guy, you see him making his involved saves?
Unbelievable! You are blessed. I gotta say. You are
He's like
blessed.
5. Oh, I failed one.
It's good.
Like, oh, these guys are really good. It's just you're making your saves.
Yeah, I mean, they were kind of like the big worry for me, and they still are the big worry for me,
Yeah.
even though they're all the way on the other side of the board doing nothing.
Well, it's because they
So
can
it's
they
shooting
get
them.
to yeah. I mean, the thing is though, like you got really unlucky.
Yeah.
Turn 1 and turn 2 with bouncing on the poxwalkers and bouncing on the
Yeah, it's
the spawn.
not what I wanted at all.
No.
Oh well.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so now
Basically, I
I'm
make my saves, and that's about it. Okay.
gonna come down here. Do you mind your 6? I don't. Again, I lent my 6 out to someone.
You need a 6-inch stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Six.
Please stop striking on me.
6. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Okay, that's pretty much as close as I can get on that side. There. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Shooting.
Okay.
First drone in the very back who can only see your rhino. I'm just gonna shoot into your rhino. Would you like to use any strats?
Not for this one, though.
4. It's 3 hits. Your toughness is 9.
9 goes down to 8, so you'll be on 3s.
It's on 3s. Just 1. It's gonna be AP 3, so
Sixes.
AP 2 with cover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't even
don't
matter.
care. All right, next one, same target.
Cannot stop the rhino.
No.
You can also. You still got 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
They hit on 3s, win on 3s.
Lethal hits too.
Lethals, yeah. Yeah, I'll AOC this.
All right. Nice, 3 shots.
Wow.
Oh, that was a 6.
Feels like I made like a good decision, and it turns out nope.
Just 1.
Just 1.
Yeah.
4 up. Do not care.
Okay, the last one. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You see, now that's the one I would have
That's
needed
6.
the.
7, 8. Yeah, hope that was too bad. That wasn't the first one, and the first one just blew you up. That would have been perfect.
Yeah. That's less than stellar.
It's okay. It's okay. That. All right, 4. If you could fail all of them, that would be great.
So I'm on 5 ups.
Yep.
Slaanesh, witness me. All right, he's good.
Jesus. Oh my
My
God.
gosh. Okay, so he's down 3 wounds, so he goes down to 7. The tankiest rhino.
No kidding. Well then.
Is a land raider in its previous life.
Yeah. As soon as I can't really shoot anything else, they're just going to shoot at your rhino.
Yeah, go ahead. Knock yourself out. Give it to me.
Throw a grenade. I'm not going to. That would be silly. 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 within 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4 within 12. And 1, 2, not. 6. So
these guys are at T5 normally, but they're down to T4 because of the affliction.
yeah,
so.
this is just your rhino.
Oh, into the rhino?
Yeah, and I don't think your rhino's within 9. It might be.
Rhino, I think it might be.
Yeah, no, it is. I just measured for grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is AP 2 strength 5.
In fact, I think you actually buffed their affliction range, so it'd be at 12, right?
No, it's at 9.
Okay.
Max is out at 9 unless I spend CP to make it more.
Yeah, I thought you. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. Nope. 1 lethal.
You got it.
You're T9 or 10?
T9 normally, so they'd be down to T8.
All right, so just 3 at AP2.
3 AP2. Nice bolt guns you got there. I wish I had
Yeah.
AP1 damn bolt guns. Okay, so this is going to be on a 5-up. He does not care. Damage?
Just 1.
All right.
Autocannons. So double sustain, so they all hit. And this is now strength 8, so this is on 4s. 6s are dev. 1, just 2. This is going to be AP3.
2 at AP3, so 6s. Damage?
Just 1 each.
Okay.
Okay.
Blessed by a slash.
Yeah. Now. Most important charge, I would say. It's the most important one. This is the easiest one. This is 6. This is important. I'm going to go with these guys.
Yep.
Here. It's a 6.
That's an 11. You're
That
in.
is an 11. Okay. Here. 11.
Yeah, maybe I should just charge into the chaos spawn. That would probably be preferable.
Maybe. 11. Okay, so I can't make it. He's gonna go here. Oh my god. The problem with rolling such a big charge though, I go all over the place. All right, just for fun, the spawn are gonna try to go in. It's a bit longer now because I've got to go all the way into the back. It's probably like a 7 or 8.
That's a 6.
6.
That's probably not.
I doubt it.
in. Yeah,
No,
you need.
I'd have to
like
get. I probably needed an 8 on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys here in the middle.
Yep.
That was a 5.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. So I'm gonna spend my free CP.
Yep.
I'll use my free CP from the Daemon Prince. 7.
Okay, now you're in.
Okay, let's try to go 7. 7. Seems a bit more strung out though. So these guys go there. 7. 7. 7. Those 3 into there. Uh-oh. 5.
5. Yeah, you're in.
Yeah,
Just
10.
in.
Okay.
Just barely.
Yeah. I needed a 5.
Okay, this is a roll ragging moment. We might see a bit shorter game. Might be hitting the talk out stage relatively quick. Man, it is a very, very possible we might see all three squads picked up. In fact, I'm not going to say guaranteed, because nothing's guaranteed. But all three squads can be picked up. He would still have some hammers. The Mauler Fiend definitely is no joke, but he can't walk through walls. The Prince would still be alive. And then I think we still have another unit of Infractors buried in an L. But, oh boy, things are looking real grim right now. We have Blightlord Terminator's Death Shroud in the center of the board. And then a whole bunch of pressure being applied everywhere else. Yeah.
No, Putrid Detonation, Discussing Resilient, no. Nope. 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 Okay. No strats.
Okay.
5, 6. So, this guy has something called the Furnace of Plagues. So I got +1 strength, +1 attack, Dev Wound. So he goes to strength 10, it's AP 3, 6 attacks.
Okay, for
Here. And
this entire combat, I think I will do it.
just before you do it, I'm going to spend 1 for precision.
Yeah, I'll AOC that. I'm already.
Okay.
I mean, he'll be on forums either way, but yeah.
So this is sustained.
Yep.
Lance, lethal. Okay.
I mean, you're already winning me on twos anyways, but.
Okay, so it goes back in. The 1 goes back in. That's a lethal. This is 2s. Dev.
No devs.
Okay, but it's 6 at AP 3.
What's the damage on them?
3.
Damage 3, so I need to make at least 5 to live. Oh well. If he dies, he dies.
There for a while for reasons.
Such.
CP reroll.
Yeah.
That's right. You're Italian. You tried it for a little bit, and you're like, nah, I like
No.
this.
Finally.
All right.
Jeez.
All right, I'll take my character back.
Jeez.
Oh wait, shit. Right, he has the. I have the auto pass 6 on it actually.
You'd have had to have spent it on 1.
No, I could have done on the other failed one. I had 2 fails.
So you get to reroll?
No, not reroll. It's make one of the rolls auto 6. So
I see. So you get to
yeah, basically he lives at 3.
you get to fast roll it, and then
Yeah,
okay. Well then, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Also,
yeah. Sorry about that.
that's all right.
Main protagonist powers I forget sometimes.
That's fine. I'm gonna have to do this the very hard way. All right. So there's 6 guys.
Yep.
That's gonna be 24 attacks.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. All right. Yeah, all the same things.
Ooh, that's a lot of 2s.
It's a lot of 1s. The 2s are fine. Oh my god, there's no 6s and a lot of 1s. All right.
Oh, I see 2 6s.
This is all 1s.
No.
So 2 go back in.
Well, I asked them if I could. I didn't ask for you guys. As long as I'm not bring all the stuff on train.
So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, AP3.
Goes down to AP2
Yeah.
because of Armor of Abhorrence.
Yeah,
so
16. So you've got 10 guys. So do 10
we'll
at
start
10
with,
at 10.
yeah,
at
we'll
the
start
same
with. I'll start with 10, and then I owe you 6 more after that.
Yeah.
Come on, 5s. We make 1, 2. Fail 3. And then I owe you 6 more.
Wow.
So yeah, overall I failed. Made 3 in the last one, so that was
3, 4, 5, 8.
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
So that was 16. 8, so only 8 die. Only 8. Yeah.
That whole squad should be. These guys can kill anything, but I guess not your guys.
No, my guys are built different, sorry.
All right then. I was gonna say you want to interrupt, but I guess you can't. So.
No, I'm out of CP. I wasted too much trying to save this one squad.
Well, you did.
Worth every penny.
That was in my bag. What's not mine. I think it belongs to. I like them, so go ahead.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, my prediction was wrong. Apparently, he's not going to pick up every squad. Maybe he's actually going to genuinely struggle to pick up any of the squads. What the hell kind of saving throws were that? That was insane. That was just absolutely nuts.
Shoot.
These are T5 down to 4.
4, yeah. 5, 6. So they have the same guy on the squad. He gets lance lethal.
Yeah.
And I guess sustained. These guys only hit on 3s, however.
Okay.
Now, what's your OC?
OC is 1 on the Noise Marines.
Okay, so their enhancement is if they're on Arch Contaminator. So if I'm on an objective that I control, so I controlled it at the beginning of the charge phase.
Yep.
Or
at the beginning of the fight phase.
beginning of the fight phase, not the charge phase. So they reroll wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
Good thing you got those reroll wounds.
That was better than the last one. Oh, I'm in the way, I think. And 2 more. So these are lethal. I know, I'm leaning over it. This guy's tilting me. You see his saves? I know you did. This probably was just. I'm gonna watch this stream again later. It's just gonna be him laughing at me. All right.
The secret is you gotta warm up your dice. You gotta throw them in the microwave for a couple seconds.
All right. So these are 2s with re-rolling. So it's because it's lance and you're T4.
Yep.
Don't leave it on Oreo bowl.
Okay, great. Good for rerolls. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 at AP, 3, 2 damage.
15.
Yeah.
That might be the squad, but
Are your 3 wounds each?
they're 2 wounds each.
Oh, 2 wounds each? Okay.
So
how
start
many
with,
guys you're 6 guys?
Yeah, I'll start with 6 guys.
So it's 15, so 3.
They're on 3 ups normally, so they're down to 6 ups.
6 ups,
and then
yeah.
I owe you a bunch of Kakolord saves if they all die. Okay, 1 lives.
Okay, so just roll 1 at a time now.
Yep.
No.
Okay, he's dead.
He's dead.
And
okay,
then a
3,
bunch
6,
of
7, 8.
Kakolords.
Need 8.
Saves. So these aren't going to be on 4 ups because he's got invuln.
Yep. No.
That will kill him. Yep.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah, you will get my Kakophonist. Yeah. Yeah, he's 6 wounds normally.
I still didn't even attack with my dude yet. Either.
That's okay.
So just go like that. Just touch you there.
Please touch me harder.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lionel.
There, he'll move up just a teeny bit because he can't get into base. That's insane. Oh, I have to pile in here, consolidate, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
There. All right, over there.
Yep.
4, 8, 12 swings.
T5, but doesn't even matter.
No, it's gonna be 2s.
You're going to be on 2s anyways.
2s and 2s, yeah. Nope. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 lethal. And 6, so that's 7, 8, 9, AP3, 2 damage.
2 damage each, so I owe you 6 to start, and then I owe you 3 more after that. Okay. That's squad.
Okay.
And then 4 more at 4-ups. He lives with 4 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Kako lives.
Okay, so I killed 2 there and 1 there, so I'm at 4 kills.
I have my return fire now.
Yep. I get to.
Okay. Oh, I don't have to pile in. You already got them all in for me. All right.
So you're not, you can fall back, charge. You get to pile in. You get to pile in, even though.
No, yeah. Since I didn't charge this round, I'm not eligible to fight unless I'm in engagement range.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go like this. And you can go here, and he'll stay there.
Okay.
So you can attack with your rhino.
Sure. Rhino, 3 attacks. Hits on 4s, wounds on 5s. 1 hit. Nothing. All right. Well, on to like actually interesting fights now. We're going to have the Exultant swing into the
squad.
squad, and he's going to declare this his best day ever because this is actually a good, fun day for him.
Yep.
So he hits on 2s, wounds on 4s with full rerolls to wound, and because you're on the objective, and he has lethals.
Yep.
Let's see it. We got 1 lethal, 2 lethals.
What's your damage here?
Damage 2.
Okay.
And then looking for 4s. Oh. All rerolls.
You only strength. You strength 7.
Strength 7.
Okay.
And you only owe me 2 at my AP 3.
Okay. Take 2.
Okay. And then 4 attacks from the Rapture lash on 2s, and then looking for 5s. Okay. You owe me 4 more. You owe me 3 more at AP 2.
Damage 1, 2.
Damage 1.
2. You kill him.
Nice. Already made his points back. All right. Rest of the squad.
The rest of the squad.
All that's left. All that remains. It's going to be 9 attacks. It's all the same AP, so no rerolls yet. No lethals. Okay. Okay, so those are in, and then we'll reroll the rest of these. You owe me 5 more saves at AP 1.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, nice. Okay. No other fighting, so yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So end of the squad, you will get kill more. So, top of the round.
Got marked for death is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pitch to mark for death.
Okay.
I kill more.
Mm-hmm.
You control 1.
Control 1, I believe. What's your control score on your guys there?
It doesn't matter if you don't unless you control more, and you're not going to control more.
No, like what's the OC on these
They're
guys?
just 1 each.
Yeah, so I'll just control 1 right now, yeah. 1 and 2. Yep. You're right. All right. Top of the round, so I did manage to get the thing with the stuff.
Yep.
So that will give me
You get 3 points, right?
yeah, I get 3 Slaanesh points, so for the rest of the game, so we're on turn 4 right now. So rest of the turn, I will get reroll 1s to wound, hit and wound. We'll use this to mark my Slaanesh points.
So rerolls 1 to hit and wound.
Yeah, reroll 1s to hit and wound.
Okay.
And then I think it might be reasonable to assume I can probably go for 2. kills. Or at least I'll definitely try it. So yeah, we'll put our pledge at 2 kills. For objectives, we have Cleanse and Sabotage. That's workable, I think. Okay.
As he's contemplating his turn, how did that turn for Death Guard go? Well, not too shabby. I thought he was going to pick up 3 squads of guys. Apparently, he only got enough juice in the bat to pick up 2. Didn't assassinate as much as he wanted to. Some absolutely supernatural rolling happened on that turn. And honestly, I thought he would be in a much, much better position than he actually is in right now. The upside. The upside is currently he's standing on all 3 objectives in no man's land. And resources are starting to wear extremely thin for the Emperor's Children. He still has some hammers in his toolbox for sure. It's not like he doesn't have anything. But oh boy, none of the stuff that he's going into right now are soft targets. Those Terminators are absolutely rock hard. The Blightlord Terminators are 3 wound models. I confirmed that. It is only Death Shroud that are 4 wound models, which is just a crazy amount of wounds. What a terrific unit that is. All right, so those guys are going to commit to the center. I assume the Prince is probably also going to commit to the center. He is trying to kill 3 targets. There are 2 units of Terminators. I think a unit of 2 Death Shroud, a Lord of Contagion, and 5? Man, it's a mess in the center. Let's see if I can get a better angle on it. No, that's bad. Let's try this one over here. That's a bit better. Let's go to this. All right, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, there's a Lord of Contagion in there. The Lord of Contagion, I thought, was with Death Shroud. It looks like it was just Blightlords. I think I just have to go to the table and check it out for myself. But I believe there are 3 units worth of stuff in the center of the board, and I believe that is what he is aiming to kill. I'll go confirm that and see where we're at. That Prince is eyeballing something? Oh, he's just trying to get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to get the heck out of Dodge. Well, we'll see in a second where he ends up being. I want to welcome Zorvax to the actual chat. Hey, man, good evening right back at you. Liking the purple EC army. Yeah, it's not looking too shabby so far. The person who's piloting it, his name is Knight, and that is no joke. That is his actual real name. God-given name, if you so will. Definitely a hardcore worshiper of Slaanesh. If you see this guy roll dice, holy cow. Absolutely amazing. He is working on completing his army. We can actually see some of his finished work on that Rhino right there. And he actually has also a full unit of Infractors all painted up as well. I think when they're done, they're going to look absolutely awesome. So great job, Knight. Oh, there's the Prince. I was looking for that Prince to see. Sorry, the Prince I was looking for, folks, was that Nurgle Prince right there. That guy. He did not trundle over to the center, and I thought that he had done that, but it looks like he just left his boys out to hang by themselves. So what do we got for missions? For EC, we got Cleanse and Sabotage. Sabotage is kind of unfortunate. I don't think he's going to actually... He doesn't got enough stuff to kind of just throw away to just do Sabotage. So he's going to go for Cleanse for sure. Hopefully score that, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh, he's got a mountain of rotting meat in front of him.
Do I want to attempt a Destro escape?
Sit on 1 or 2. It's not a 1 or
It's a 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Desperate Escape.
Okie dokie.
Let's see it. Oh, whoops, sorry. One more.
1.
Yeah, so
One
1 model
guy's
dies.
Oh. He desperate escaped?
Can't
Yeah.
believe that Rhino.
I
Can't believe that Rhino.
that was nuts.
I can't believe that squad either.
That was nuts.
That squad kills anything.
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 Except.
Except Slaanesh. I'm sorry.
Like, what I should have done is I should have just not precisioned the amount of attacks.
Yeah.
Just your weight of
Squad,
dice.
But I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think that was a mistake, man.
No.
You had assassination and you were trying to score.
Yeah, I was just gonna go for it.
Right. And that squad should be dead
It should be
by
very-
math. Math
yeah.
says so.
Yeah.
But not his math.
Not his
Not
math,
this guy's
no.
math. This guy's math says no, no,
No.
sir. How many units are in the center of this board right now? We got 1. He's attached to these.
Yeah. So right now the Rhino's in combat with just him.
Right.
Should be within an inch.
But there's 1 unit of Blight Lords.
Blight Lords, these guys, him, and then Lucius.
These Blight Lords are all 1 unit?
Yeah, it's all 1 unit.
Okay, so there's basically 2 units here.
So, yeah, character unit. There's a character unit, Rhino character.
I thought I saw a guy rocking around with like 2 little dudes, but I guess not.
Over there.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Looking great.
But these spawn. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
6.
Yes.
6.
6.
6 all the time.
They killed a Demon Prince.
And they scout.
Yep.
And this scout.
And they scout. That is not bad.
And they spread the contagion.
And
And no one
T7.
wants to shoot at them.
T7.
Yeah, it's like, why would I want to shoot at that?
T7, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like, why would I want to shoot at it? If I feel no pain.
So yeah, we're going to just move the Kakolord over to here.
Yeah.
We'll move him right over here.
Caca, Lord.
Caca.
Caca, Lord.
Alrighty. And then we're going to just nudge these guys up. They're
So you're still in combat with the Rhino.
Yeah, the Rhino is still in combat. You are... Yeah.
So you can't shoot them.
Not yet.
Right.
This Rhino's going to fall back. Just getting... He's done with the smoke. He doesn't want any more smoke from you. He's had enough. You've more than proven your power to him. And then this Rhino's going to fall back.
Yep. So you got to rotate and then.
So then he still has 10. Hey, buddy. How's it
Yeah,
going?
maybe I should have kept marked.
No,
I thought you were gonna run him away.
No, I could. I can still charge him into here.
I know I'm saying I should have kept marked. I figured if I did, I would have run him away the other way.
Well, I mean, now I don't have to worry about that. So
No,
that's
that's not a thing
Yeah.
to think about.
And even still, I probably still would want to get the Rhino out of the combat just so I can, unload into your these guys.
Super cool guys.
Super cool guys. No, they're very ugly looking. Not very perfect. I wouldn't say these guys are perfected yet. Okay, so we are going to go on to shooting phase. Start of the shooting phase. This now happens. This Exultant right here is going to make you force you to do a leadership test on these plate guys.
7.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, it never happens because I keep facing off against guys with better saves than I do, or with 6-up battle shock tests.
Yeah.
It sucks.
No, it's good. The more times you can force the battle shock,
Yeah.
the better. It's not a bad ability. It's a really good ability.
I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it, honestly. If I can get if I can get like somebody to make the 3 mortal take 3 mortals.
If you're able to layer it,
Yeah.
like multiple battle shocks,
Yeah.
that becomes much more efficient.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a battle shock. It's just mortals. Okay. We're going to have this squad that has like the 1 plasma pistol. Sorry.
Is that battle shock at negatives?
Sorry. No. It's only at negatives if they're battle shocked. It's just a leadership test.
Okay.
And I rolled a 7, even if it was negative 1.
I just usually those are like a -1 or something.
Yeah, usually usually -1.
Yeah, usually something like that.
Yep. I'm going to have the guy shoots plasma pistol into the squad. Into the sorry, not the squad. He's going to shoot into the chaos spawn.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Overcharged?
Yeah, we'll overcharge it. We'll see what happens. That's a lethal.
Oh, it's a lethal?
Yeah.
So I just go straight through?
Yep.
I take 2.
Yep. And does it explode in my face?
Yes.
We good.
Keep rolling your 6s.
Keep rolling my 6s. Okay. I'm going to have the Lord Kakophonist do a cleanse here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to have... Yeah, Kakolord's going to... Actually, Kakolord's not going to cleanse. We're going to have the Tormentors do the cleansing instead.
Sure, yeah.
And then we're going to have the actual Kakophonist. He's going to shoot with his pistols. Strength 5 into your...
Dudes?
Dudes.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, winning on 5s. Reroll 1s. No sustained, unfortunately, because you got rid of that, but... All right, reroll 1s. Okay, you owe me 2 saves at -1.
Damage?
Damage 2.
Okay, good.
Ah,
they're in cover as well. I don't, you ignored it, I assume?
Ignores cover, yeah.
Okay.
Screen pistol, ignore cover.
Yeah.
And then he gets rolls 4 mortals. You take two mortals, and you owe me a battle shock test.
Neg 1 or just about?
No negs, because I didn't shoot you with the Noise Marines.
Looks like they passed. It looked like they were going to fail.
It never happens. Okay. We're going to have the Mauler Fiend. The Mauler Friend is going to fire his Meltas into your guys.
Yep.
The death strikes. Reroll 1s. Yeah, so these are out. And then wounding on 3s. Yeah, so you owe me 2 at -4.
1.
D6 damage. 4 damage.
You kill the guy.
So yeah, I get 1 guy. Gotta guess. Looks like a cinch charge. Okay. The Rhino is going to shoot its load into the
One of the drones?
drones.
Yep. The front one?
Sorry, closest one.
The closest one? Sure.
Yeah. This is going to be on a D6 shots with a Havoc.
1?
1 again.
Yes, nice.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Nope.
No, only winning on 5s. They're only T9.
Oh, they're T9?
Yeah, you're strength 5.
Wow, okay. 8 Combi Bolters. Reroll 1s. Okay, no lethals. So these are all out. Good time to have lethals, though, I must say.
These are on 6s.
2 saves.
These are on 6s.
Oh, these. Oh, yeah. So then 1 save at an AP nothing. Ah, all right.
Good. AP nothing. That's what always does it to me.
Yeah. Infernal. Nothing advanced here, so yeah, we'll just have the Infernal Cannon fire into the guys. It's going to be 3 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, reroll 1s. Okay. 5s. You owe me 2 saves at -1.
1.
2 damage. Please and thank you. Lucius has no guns because he's too good for that. So we'll just have the plasma pistols into the turn.
Overcharging or no?
Yeah, I'm feeling frisky. We'll
Okay.
overcharge. Looking for 3s. Yep, and then looking for 3s again. Yep. You owe me.
Good.
Okay. Does it explode in my face? That's a 2.
Does not.
Yeah. And then one more from the one more plasma pistol from the commander. This is on 2s. Hits. Wounds.
Good.
Okay. Does it explode in my face this time? No. And then we got a bunch of pistols. Just gonna get you with sheer weight of dice. I swear my mother. 10 pistol shots. 1 is with the captain. So, okay. And then 5s. Reroll 1s. Okay.
2.
So 3.
3. AP no.
AP nothing.
Oh, you got it.
Hey! It's always the pistols.
Yep.
Okay. Lucius is too good for that. He's not going to, no more shooting, so we'll go on to chargings. So we're going to start with charging. Yeah, the Mauler Fiend is going to be the hardest one, so we'll start with the Mauler Fiend. Mauler friend.
8.
Or he makes an 8. Okay.
And so you're able to go 8 and fit the base?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay.
Kakolord. I'm not going to charge him, actually.
He's not doing the action.
Yeah. He's not doing the action, but I don't really need you to give you more things to... I don't really need to throw him out.
Yeah.
We're going to advance... we're going to charge the Rhino into the drone.
Yep.
Because I don't really care if he gets you or not.
So
That's a 5. It's not in.
You are... Yeah, you're in. You need... You're...
Oh, okay.
You're just out, so it just puts you just in.
Yeah.
Works
for me.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to advance up. We're going to charge up Lucius into the Terminators. That's a 7. He's in. You have 2 CP there, so you have 3 CP there, so you will get to attempt the.
I can interrupt. Yes.
Yeah, interrupt. Yeah, we're going to charge. Yeah, we're going to charge the Daemon Prince. That's going to be 9. So he's in. And this is going to be Mortals. Mortals check. He's at full wounds, so 10 dice on 4s. That's going to be 5 Mortals into you.
Okay.
On that charge, I would have liked him to just move his full 9 and maybe land on the other side of those Terminators. Why? Just a positioning. It's free movement. Let's assume this combat goes extremely well. The Prince is then much closer to the enemy at the bottom of your screen. That is probably going to free itself, though. So maybe it's better that he didn't do that, I guess. Just I want them to stage a little bit deeper, but here's hoping this center conflict goes really well for him. It would be a big blow if this unit of Blightlord Terminators gets picked up.
12, 15, 18, 19. So it's anti-infantry 4+. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. AP 1, ignore cover. So you have the same armor save, right?
Yeah.
So you just roll it all at once.
Yeah. They're all going to be on 4-ups, yeah. So 12 saves, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's 12. Okay. 4-ups, let's see it. Okay, so Sergeant dies. And the Lord lives at 1.
Jeez.
The hardiest of lords. Oh.
Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. I rolled hot.
Yeah.
For the wounds.
I've been rolling hot all day, so.
And now this will most likely kill him.
Well, yeah.
The spawn are going to kill all of your characters.
I mean, shit, as long as I get the kill on it, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, the last big squad there. That's 7, they're in. Okay.
You said 2, right?
Sorry?
You're going for 2?
Yeah. Okay. Just going for 2 kills, yeah.
Okay. What's your OC here?
OC is 2 each.
2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is your point.
Yeah. The question is, who do I want to swing with first?
Lucius. Swing with Lucius.
Lucius can kill the character and that'll turn off your sustained, I guess. So, yeah.
Yeah, it turns off my sustained, correct. He does on a 2+, stand back up, but it's at the end of the phase.
It's at the end of the phase,
So, yeah, it will turn off my sustained.
yeah. So, we'll have Lucius swing first.
Yeah, he just has precision.
He has precision, AP, strength 8, AP 3, damage 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, here we are, Lucius. So he's got 2 just land. Yeah. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Thank God for reroll 1s. Yeah, all hit. And then wounding on 3s, he has full rerolls. Yeah. Okay, so you owe me 6 saves at AP -3, D3 damage, or 3 damage.
3 damage, all right.
Into your character.
Pretty
to
sure he
start.
only has 6. He only has 6 ones. Okay, so 2 at a time.
Fail 2, please.
Yeah. There
Yeah. All right, and then the rest into the termies.
He's dead. And they kill 2. So he stands back up,
Yeah.
or he will stand back up at the end.
Yep. That still counts as a kill for me. So
2, yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 guys left.
any return swings?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'll spend my command point, my 2, and I will interrupt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into your.
Into the infractors?
Yeah, into the Infractors.
Yep.
So I can go towards the closest right here. All right, 3s and 3s. Two. Yeah. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, AP3.
Sorry, how many saves?
8 at AP3.
8. Okay, so it won't get to my character. 8 saves on 6s. Make 2. So 6 die.
Mm-hmm.
Is okay. Shit.
So far, Blight Lords, I like them.
Mm-hmm.
It seems pretty okay.
Nope. Stealing
Slow, but-
Stealing a marine.
Yeah, pretty okay.
Okay. No more interrupts.
No more anything.
No more anything. Just some good old honest Warhammer.
Yeah. Well, he's within 12 here. I can use, when it comes to it, I can use a free CP on them. But like, I don't know what. But
Details.
a reroll.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to have the Daemon Prince swing into your guys. So we're
Yep.
just going to pile them in.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to use the strike profile.
Yep.
Looking for 2s, hit wounding on 3s, reroll 1s to both hit and wound. Okay, I'll hit.
Yep.
3s, reroll 1s. Okay, you owe me 4 saves at AP2.
4. Oh, 2.
3 damage.
Yep. You've already fought. 2.
Okay. And then we're going to pile in.
Yep.
And then we'll get him into base to base. This is my point now. You understand that? All right. We'll start with the Exultant.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take his best day ever. And hit on 2s, wound on 2s, because the wound on 3s actually, with 4 rerolls to wound. That's 3 lethals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those all hit. And then wounding on 3s, 1 reroll. Okay, you owe me 8 saves at AP3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damage 2.
Damage 2. Oh, that's a couple 4s. I killed one.
You killed one guy. So far, you still have more guys left.
Yeah. Oh, got a phone call.
Yeah.
One moment. Yellow. Hey, what's going on?
Did you see my text messages?
No, I didn't.
Okay, don't park in the driveway.
Don't park in the driveway. Got it.
Park across the bottom.
Got it.
Don't. You can see where it's black. Don't drive on that.
Okay, I got it. Got it. Okay. Don't know. We're still going. Yep. Bye. After that. Okay. Where was I? 6 attacks from the sergeant, and then another 12 from the regular guys. So we have
18.
18 total. Yeah. 4 and another 6. Okay. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Full rerolls to wound and reroll 1s to hit. A couple lethals. 3 lethals. Okay. Out, 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 and out. Okay. 1 more lethal. Okay. And then looking for 5s. Full rerolls, thank God.
You got 0 5s on that?
0 5s.
Wow.
You owe me
7? 2,
7
4,
saves at AP1.
5, 6, 7. All right, so I only need to make 5 of these.
That's not 5.
That's not 5.
Yeah, that's my 2 kills. And then I have 6 attacks from the Muller friend into your Death Shrouds.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s because strength 14.
Oh yeah.
Reroll 1s. 1 reroll. Okay, so these all hit. And wounding on 2s. Reroll 1s, thank God. Okay, so you owe me 4 saves at AP2.
It's wild. It's only AP2.
Yeah,
Strength 14, D6 plus 1, AP2. So I'll use my Daemon Prince free CP.
Yep.
Nope.
D6 damage each. So
Is it just D6 or
D6 plus 1. So I need to make at least.
There is a guy maybe wounded. Let's see. No, there isn't.
So I need to make at least 2 3-ups. And you failed 3, right?
So they have 4 wounds each.
Yeah. That's going to be 5 damage for 1.
Yeah, so you kill a guy.
4 damage. So that's going to be the squad, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That would be 3 kills for me, so I will spend 1 CP to give myself Unbound Arrogance and increase my Slaanesh Pledge by 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and swing the Chaos Rhino. Chaos Rhino? Yeah. It's going to be 3 attacks. All hits. Wounding on 5s. Reroll 1s. You owe me 1 save at AP nothing. All right, 5 attacks from the Exultant into the guys. All hits.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you did kill the 1 infantry guy, so I do not get my full rerolls to wound. But we do have reroll 1s. So you owe me 5 saves.
AP?
AP minus 2.
5. And the damage is 2?
2 damage, yeah.
Okay, so 4 go through.
Does that kill the squad?
They have feel no pain.
Yeah, sorry. Excuse me.
So the one guy's on 2 wounds, so the first one. Okay.
He's got 1.
He's dead.
Yep.
And I can just do these together.
Yeah.
No, he's on 2 wounds.
Okay, and then 4 more attacks. All but 1 hit. Reroll. Okay. And then I'm looking for 5s. Reroll 1. Okay, you owe me 3 saves at AP1.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
He's
All
good.
right.
So
Blow up
3,
in my face. That's going to be 9 attacks I threw at you. So.
So he only gets max 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That's
4.
probably dead. Yeah.
That unit is absolutely busted.
A little cracked.
Those spawn are absolutely busted.
That's okay. Okay.
Puts me to 2 kills.
So you still have a return on
Okay.
your Plague Burster or
Nice.
Flyer.
Don't even worry about it. None of them hit.
Ah.
And then he gets back up as close as possible to where he died, which would be like right there.
Hey, buddy.
On 3. Also, that's pretty busted. All right, that's it.
All right.
What did you score?
So I'll
What
get
were you even your? I didn't even put your. Oh yeah,
Cleanse and Sabotage. I'll get Cleanse. I'm going to just burn Sabotage.
Okay.
And then this is the bottom of 3rd, right? Or bottom of 4th?
Bottom of 4th. Purge. So you killed. So I hold 2, and you hold 3, or yeah.
I hold 3, yeah.
1, 2. So I don't hold more. Well, I do hold 1. And I did get a kill. I got 2 kills actually.
And then I did get a kill for the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I go to 1. You're at what? 2. I'm gonna try to tally.
I'm at 1 CP.
No, you pitched.
Oh right, yeah, that's true. Excuse me.
I do not get it this time, so I'm just at 1.
Yeah. And then what's your objectives?
They're the perfect objectives.
See it.
Secure
Secure no mins.
and behind.
Well, behind you can definitely do. I think you'll have to advance.
30 to there. Oh, I just go this way.
All right, with that out of the way, how did that turn for Slaanesh go? Went pretty spectacular, actually. The only sour note was that Nurgle spawn killing his own character on his own turn due to like little pustules of acid. That is kind of bonkers. Man, oh man, oh man, these spawn are absolutely fantastic. Either they need to possibly adjust that rule, because man, it feels bad on your turn dying because of, I don't know, you attacked them, or you just got to embrace the fact that that's the rules and you got to shoot them, because obviously they can be shot. They are not nothing though at T7, so maybe not as big a deal versus Guard, for instance. Maybe not as big a deal versus Tau. Probably not Necrons either, although Necrons are, at the time of this recording, are a little bit more melee than they used to be. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Still a solid turn. He really scooped up a ton of Death Guard. An absolute ton of Death Guard. Currently right now, they have Death Shroud Terminators, a small unit of them, crawling up very, very slowly up on the field. Again, that movement 5 is a nice little increase of 1 inch, but man, they are slow as all heck. You have a Nurgle Daemon Prince. Where is he located? In the upper left quarter of the table, toward the bottom right corner of that quarter. I don't know how if you could follow that, but he's just hanging out. He's just hanging out. Maybe I could get just a better shot of him. Right. Let's see. Where is he? Maybe not. Oh, there he is. Let me get a better angle this side. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. There he is. All right. So let's go to this screen right here. There he is, right there. Right at the bottom of the screen, heading toward the center. So he's got a Daemon Prince located right there. He's got 3 Death Shroud and a Lord of Contagion moving up toward the center of the table. Man, it's just not an enormous amount. Like he does still have his drones, which is super, super nice. But not a lot of resources left, to be fair. And it's not, he has Death Shroud, but because they move so so slowly. It's hard to bring those resources to bear, is what he's got to be feeling currently right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
There. He's gonna run.
Yep.
Tallyman. Oh.
In the box.
In the box. 3
That's a 3.
8. Okay. So I'm going to use a free CP here and throw a grenade on Lucius. 3,
Okay.
5, 6, because that Terminator has a grenade.
Yeah, I'll spend a CP to give him 4 up fatal pain against mortals.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 4-ups.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, you only made 3.
I could have swore he's at 2, but apparently not. Oh well.
Daemon Prince is going to put shots into your Lord Kakophonist or your
Kakophonist, Lord? Yeah. So he's on a 4-up? Or T4?
So just 3 shots. 2 hits. Again, I don't think it's lethal. 2 up, 2 saves. It's going to be -2, so just -1. From the
Yeah,
cover.
so he's going to be on 3-ups then. Does not care.
Okay. The drone that's -1 to
Hit.
is going to put into your Marines there.
Okay.
5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2. 2 at AP 3, so AP 2 because you're cover.
2, you said?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 3. 3. Oh, 1 was a lethal hit. That's why.
5-ups. So many 4s.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay.
Okay, this front drone, same target.
Yep.
One, so 3 shots. 1 lethal, 1 hit. That's 2.
Looking for 5s. No,
Nope,
that's
2.
the squad. Okay.
My last guy is going to go into your Mauler Fiend. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. This will be on 3s.
Yeah.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your invul, I guess.
Yeah, on invuln, yeah. Make 2.
3, 6, 9.
Yeah.
How many does he have left?
He has 12 normally, so he's down to 3.
Down to 3. All right. You're at 1. All right. So these guys need a 7 to get here.
Yeah. That's an 8. That's in. I will spend a CP to. We'll go in first, yeah.
What can you spend a CP on? Oh, heroic?
Heroic, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give me a good heroic check here. That's a 7. He's just in. Okay.
Yep.
And because he charged, he gets mortals on the impact.
Yep.
So it's gonna be 10 d6. Maximum 6. 4. Yeah, 4 mortals, 1 dice.
Okay. Then you're out of CP.
Yeah, that's my CP.
All right. Daemon Prince on your dude.
Kakophonist, yeah.
8 should be good.
Absolutely no fails today.
No. I did reroll one.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely did. Do I go into your Daemon Prince?
T9 goes to
Definitely activating with the Death Shroud first. Man, eviscerating that Daemon Prince would not be a terrible idea. That guy does hit pretty hard.
There. Okay, so you can't interrupt, so
Yep.
let's have some fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Daemon Prince there gets 7 swings.
Yep.
Lord of Contagion, I'm guessing.
Check that. Yeah, he went up. They gave him a silly number of swings. They gave us a good number. Yep. 7 swings. Okay. 1 miss, 1 lethal. 2s. Okay, so 6 on your invul.
Yep.
3 apiece.
4 ups. Oh, well, there's all my dice.
Now your auto can't, your assault cannon did jam. Did jam. Okay. He's in base contact here. Can move to here. Move to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys should wipe that squad. They should.
Should.
Doesn't matter. He's got to go into here. There's only 1. So you have your 2 wounds. So
Yep.
apparently the sweep is better in the Marines.
Okay. Do you want to test that?
Yeah, I want to test it.
Okay.
So I'll sweep, and then he'll smash.
Yep.
So it's 8 times 4. Those are 32. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 32. These hit on 3s though, but they are stay lethal ones.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. 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 But 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 go back in, so 4 miss. So that's 28 essentially hits. These are on 2s. Do not reroll ones. Oh, Lance. Yeah, it's Lance, that's why. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 23. 23, AP 2, 1 damage.
All right, we'll start with 8, and then I owe you the rest.
6, 8, 10, 12,
30, 15 after that. What's the AP on that again?
22, 23. It's AP 2.
AP 2, so they'll be on 5s. So make 4, fail 4.
So 2 guys. So
Yeah.
another.
So another 2 more guys?
Another 4 go in. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So now 1.
1 lives.
Good.
Okay.
So now you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on your dude.
Looking for 4 up invul. Okay. There's all my invul
Yeah.
saves.
Sweeps.
Yeah.
Sweeps. There you go, guys. Sweeps. Schwips.
No, it's because I lost all. It's because all my luck went in the first round, the first couple rounds. That's why. Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Excuse me. I can only attack your Daemon Prince.
Yeah.
2 lethal, 2 hits, 3s, 4 saves. It's going to be 2 damage apiece.
It's going to go down to 1.
It's 3 damage apiece, which goes to. I mean, it's 3 damage apiece. It goes to 2.
Okay. 4 up. Makes all but 1.
Yeah, I figured.
So it goes down to 8, and then he gets the clap back.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to use a strike profile.
Yep.
2s
Which squad?
and 3s.
Which squad?
Into the.
You want to split it up any specific way?
No, we'll put them all into the Death Shrouds.
Okay.
2s and 3s. Reroll 1s. Okay, I'll hit. 3s. Reroll 1s. Okay, so 4 saves for you and AP2.
You kill
3
one.
damage each, so.
Yeah, kill 1 guy.
Yeah. A shame, but whatevs.
Dash out, they're tough. The extra wound.
I could have swore that Lucius was at 2 wounds remaining. That's the only thing that's just how that happened. Okay.
Okay, you get to go with the rhino.
Right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, Knight, on the very first time you filled your pledge, you took 2. The second time
Took
you
2, I saved Feel No Pain.
No, you took
I
2
mean, okay.
after the whole entire thing, and then on the second time you filled, you took 3.
No, I could have swore it. So I rolled 2 for the mortal wounds on the thing, and
That's
on the
what I
first one,
remember,
it doesn't really matter now because like we're only past it.
What I'm saying is don't
Anyways,
beat yourself over.
2 hits. Reroll 1s. Okay, 1 and save and AP nothing.
Good.
Okay.
So I'll swing clap back. I don't know if he hits on 3s. He might because he's his demon.
Which is telling, maybe you guys could tell me, but I think he actually had taken 3 wounds. He's eating himself up because he thought he might have put the dial on wrong, but I think Lucius went down. He only did have 1 wound left on him. Anyway, hard at the tough turn right now. The big swings in all directions here made all these charges, which were absolutely huge. Slaanesh Daemon Prince is still sticking around at this point, I think. But probably on its last legs.
No man's.
Yeah, you'll get secure, yeah.
And I'm gonna pitch behind. So I'll go up to 3 at the end.
Oh, wait. Control 1, yeah. All right, yeah.
What's that? Yeah, this.
No,
No,
whoops.
just right more.
Yeah.
And then secure 2.
Okay.
Discard behind.
So So this might decide the game on this, on these objectives. All right, objectives are going to be area denial.
Did you not already pull area
Didn't
denial?
I? Oh wait, hang on. Did I pull my discard by accident?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
already
this
pulled
is,
area
this is
denial.
yeah. Excuse me.
That's nice. I'd like to get that one again too.
Yeah. Well, of course you would. Sabotage and wait, how? I got rid of that. Secure no man's land. Did
Yeah.
do secure no man's land?
And you pitch that. What do you have behind?
Yeah. What the heck's going on now? Behind.
You have those two still as options.
Secure and behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got there eventually. I just used the program, my man. Just the program's right there. All right, so we settled on secure no man's land and behind enemy lines. All right, well, secure. Secure he can definitely do. Behind enemy lines he could definitely do as well. But can he do both? All right, secure no man's. Yeah, I think he's in position to do both. He has to nail that prince. Oh, and I think he just takes it with a rhino. And boom, he takes it right there. Nicely done. This is a big point swing, actually. So assuming he gets both of these, that's a 9-point swing in his direction. Then primary. Ooh. Well, this is gonna be a bit of a photo finish. We'll find out in a second what the bottom of turn looks like for Death Guard. But this could be a pretty positive turn. We'll find out in a moment.
This is going to be AP3, so I'm going to be on 5 up. Do I want to? That'll put me down to a 4 up.
You can't AOC.
Right, yeah. Will we roll if I fail? Never mind, I don't fail.
Of course you don't fail. Of course you don't fail.
Built different. Built for tough. Okay. Going to.
So behind you have 2.
Mm-hmm.
And secure.
I have 2 behind enemy lines right now.
Yeah,
Or-
you've got 2. Yeah. So you have to get secure.
Yeah, just gotta land secure, and then that's basically all the points I can make this turn, and then it's going to be.
So I have 3 on the objective. You are
Yeah.
what, 3 or 2? You're 3?
I think it's OC2 right now. Hang on. KS Rhino is OC2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we're just gonna go shootings. Mauler Friend is going to shoot into your Daemon Prince. It's going to be hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, or wounding on 3s because wounding on 4s because of he's below half.
You hit on 2. Oh, you hit +1 to hit, +1 to wound?
Yeah, +1 to hit, +1 to wound. No rerolls. You owe me
4?
Yeah, 2 saves at
2?
AP4.
Okay. And I will.
It's melted 2 and D6 damage, so.
Yeah,
up
I
to you.
know. I'll spend a CP.
Reroll.
Nice.
Okay. D6 +2, so 2d6 +4. It's going to be 11 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. He takes 9. He's down to 1.
Okay. Shooting. We're going to have still in shooting. Excuse me. Havoc launcher is going to go into your. We're going to fire everything into the character here.
Yep.
Starting with the Havoc Launcher. 3 shots. 3s and 5s. Reroll 1s. Okay. No sustain and lethals for me because that's on melee weapons only. Okay, you owe me 2 at AP nothing. Okay. And then 8 bolter shots. Reroll 1s. Okay. Okay, 2 more at saves. AP nothing.
Oh,
Oh! Oh! Look at that! Look at that!
takes it.
Eat it! Okay.
I mean, he's already died once, so.
Rhino's just going to fire its shots all into, yeah, we'll just fire into the plague launcher there, or flyer.
And then your blast has to shoot out.
Yeah. So we'll do the Havoc launcher into the other, into the one just
It doesn't really matter, though. You're
closer
not
to the
going
molar.
to.
Yeah, it's not really going to kill it, but I don't know why I'm checking for this, honestly.
It's turn 5, there's no point.
Yeah,
There's no point.
doesn't really matter. Okay, charges.
Yep.
Mauler Friend's going to go into the Daemon Prince.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8. I think that's in.
Are you sure?
Not a math guy, but I think that's in.
Measure twice.
We're going to then throw the Rhino into the character.
Yeah. I mean, you make it.
That's a 7, yeah. And then I'm going to spin a CP for Tank Shock.
I'm going to spend a CP. It's a heroic.
Okay, everyone.
I don't know which time. I don't know which one takes. Because they're both in the charge phase.
Mr. Lionel. Please help.
Both activate at the same time. Active player decides.
Okay.
Do I still get to charge though?
Well, he gets a side swipe.
That's fine,
Tank shock is
but
when you
it still triggers the. I still get to roll the dice. It's not like
he just has to complete his thing first.
That's fine,
He
yeah.
decides the order.
Yeah, the order.
of-
Yeah.
That's-
Do you want me to? Do you want me to charge first?
I'll take my mortals first, please, and thank you.
All right.
So T9.
Yep.
So each 5 up is a mortal. Hang on.
It doesn't matter. You roll 2. That's fine.
That's 2. Yeah. Yeah, I rolled 8. I was a short one, but it doesn't really matter. All right. Do your heroic.
2. Sorry. You've killed 1. You will definitely kill 2. 6.
Good call on that heroic intervention, the positioning he's doing. See what he did? He was going to one side, but then realized that he still has a Daemon Prince that he could potentially put into the ground, and who knows what he's going to draw. That could potentially just get it. Like it might matter. Is basically what he's saying. So I'll position on this side of the Rhino and get some additional free movement.
1 sustained.
Yeah.
And then 2s again. Reroll 1s. Okay, so you owe me 7 saves
1, 2,
at -4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely the opposite of what I need.
If you want to check for feel no pains.
Definitely. Oh. How many wounds do you have left?
How many wounds on the Mauler
You
Friend?
got 3 left.
He has 3, yeah.
I'm gonna spend my last command point and auto blow up.
And how much damage is that?
D3.
Okay.
Ready? 3.
Do I blow up?
Had to use it. You got to use the auto blow up strat. You got to use the auto blow up strat.
Okay.
What was his OC?
His OC was 3.
Okay.
All right, hear me out. An army of nothing but Nurgle spawn and Daemon Princes that blow up on the other player's turn. That was funny. All right, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to see that Rhino explode into smithereens. That would leave... man, that was huge, actually. the Mauler Fiend actually disappearing was absolutely massive. He wanted to hold on to that objective, and he is just simply not going to do that. Mind you, would the Mauler Fiend survive, 2 bloat drones with only 3 wounds left? Probably not.
Okay, I'll just go with the Lord first. Okay, no sustains, no lethal. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
2, 4 at AP3, 3 damage.
4 at AP3?
Yeah.
So 6s.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
How much you?
You got 1 wound left.
Jeez
1,
Louise.
2,
It will not die!
3. Okay, I've got 3 guys. Big strikes. 1, 2, 3 sustain and lethal, so 2 go back in.
Well, we should probably just check that first.
Check what?
If you kill
yeah,
off the
go ahead.
lethals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to blow up?
Let's find out.
The only time you don't roll a 6.
I've not been rolling very well in the last half.
Your saves have been consistent. I'd say your saves have been very consistent.
Aside from all those random spikes. All right.
Okay, so I don't care. Well, yeah, I'll attack you there. 3 swings.
Yep.
1 lethal, so 2 AP2
2 at
on your
AP2.
Rhino. Just one,
Fives?
just one.
Oh, 1?
Just
Excuse me. No.
Just take a wound.
1 wound.
Um,
And then swings back. Oh, wow, well, did you look at that? 1 lethal and sustained. We roll 1s. Okay.
your army really does start turning on, eh? Like,
Well,
when you
it's-
get all those buffs.
Well, yeah, usually the expectation is that I get at least the reroll 1s to hit, but then you decide to just like not die at all.
Yeah.
So that really did just slow me down for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Since I didn't manage to get to 5 by turn 3, it really did hurt my punching power because it's just like you've got so much more beef on me.
Yeah.
And then I don't really have a lot of ways to punch up. So, yeah. Anyways, last round. Go ahead, play for points.
Okay, so I've killed 1 or more enemy units.
Yep.
I control more by the end.
So you'll max out on primary, so it's just secondaries.
Establish and sabotage.
And then...
You want to pitch
yeah.
secure for CP?
It doesn't even matter. You kind of got this already.
Sabotage. Establish. It has to be on a piece of terrain, right?
Yep. And then you can establish locus on the center objective. So,
Yeah.
and by the end of it,
And then I will, I'll fall back with this guy. And I'll just take these 2 and I'll try to shoot you to death to get killed. Well, I already, I'm at max primary.
you're max primary. So,
Okay.
and you're already it's already 87 to 64. At this point, you're just kicking me while I'm down.
6.
Which I guess is fair. I mean, it is Nurgle v Slaanesh.
87, 64. It was really tight until like that.
All right, we've now hit the end of this battle fort. Yes, that was a long one. That was for sure. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the show. I know I did. I really loved watching new Death Guard stomp across the field. I gotta say, I underestimated Emperor's Children on that 3rd round. They definitely lifted a heck of a lot more than I thought. Zach being absolutely correct about how much they get turned on, meaning Emperor's Children just unlocking a ton of their rules once they get all their buffs up. And absolutely tremendous. I hopefully when Night reviews reviews this video, I think he could see a couple of points where he could have just maneuvered differently in the early stages of this game to hit those unlocks a lot sooner. I gotta say, Blight Lord Terminators were not bad, but I'm not sure they're worth the squeeze. They're a lot of points, yeah, they just didn't seem like they did enough. Now, Death Shroud, on the other hand, a completely different story. Holy cow, Death Shroud are very, very good. So, in any case, I really, truly hope you guys enjoyed the show. I want to thank these two beautiful people, Zach and Knight, for coming out on stage tonight. Always an act of courage to do so. I want to thank all of you for sticking around up to this point. We're floating in around the sacred number, and all of a sudden now we're one short. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get another crack at it hopefully next week. We try to do it on a weekly basis, but of course we are at the mercy of the whims of our customers and what have you. Not everybody wants to be on camera, believe it or not. In any case, I'm going to wish you all a great night, a phenomenal morning, and a absolutely beautiful afternoon wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you all next week.
Like, the objective for me is just to plant those 10 Terminators, like, right there.
Yeah.
But like what you did here. But your guys are so much faster.